is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know it is.
Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You Yeah, this your boy Shorty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo. Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida. My dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana live in the building. We don't keep it really keep it.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, Slim Cat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what this is the Hollywood Red Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, Slim Cat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is the Hollywood Red Show, where we speak on all things, including hip hop, social media, sports, spirituality, and the reduction of recidivism in the great United States of America. And we are your host.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Deacon Weezo.
Yes, sir.
AKA
Yes, sir.
What up, man?
GIgaloWeeze.
Yeah. I'm ready. Yes, sir. I got my 50 cent G on it. Hey, section shot. Yes, sir. Went to the dentist, Hollywood. We ready tonight, goddamn it. Yes, sir.
We got Deacon Weezo with the hot seat, and we got Slim Cat, aka KT over there. I don't know why he got the horror mask face over there. What's going on, bro? You going through some things? You all right?
Oh no.
It's Halloween, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you must be in a bubble, because last time I remember it was almost the beginning of the year and you still stuck in October.
I'm representing for my in Uganda. It's Halloween, so I'm celebrating.
Hey. God dang, man.
But yeah, man, we got guests in the house tonight. Got my brother Frank Nitt. What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
Big Frank.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Sir.
We see you, brother, but can't hear you. But yeah, man.
Yeah, what's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I need the link too, Hollywood.
All right, brother, I got you.
Yes, sir.
I was drunk as morning.
And yeah, man, we need to get on into these trending topics with KT over there, aka Slim Cat.
Hey, Hollywood, real quick before we do the trending topics, how about we have everybody send this show out to 5 people that they know? Y'all, can y'all share the show with 5 or 10 people you know? So, yes, sir.
I can put it on. I need the link. I ain't got the link.
Fellas, y'all making us look tacky because both of y'all know the YouTube page. That's what the universe. That's the universal language that everybody speak YouTube. The YouTube is the Strategize Network.
Okay.
And it's spelled. It ain't spelled the Negro way. It's spelled the correct way. So the Strategize Network. YouTube. Don't add too many G's and Z's and E's and whatever else. The Strategize Network on YouTube and the strategizenetwork.com.
I got the YouTube. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But how we gonna have everybody
we
YouTube
legit,
tonight,
baby. Come
man. We
check it out.
Yes, sir.
Silence out. I can't even find it.
You can't find it.
I put Hollywood Red Show. I found it in my YouTube.
I tell you this.
Go on my YouTube.
It beat them. It beat them kind like that.
Yeah. Oh man. If you go on your YouTube, put Hollywood Red Show, and it'll pull up, y'all.
Okay.
Hollywood Red, yes, sir.
That's what you gotta do. Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, brother. Let's get into them trending topics with KT over there. I think the first thing. What's the first thing on the plate, brother?
First thing we're gonna talk about tonight, man, the Travis Hunter, right? Well, that's the main topic.
Well, we're probably gonna touch on that on both sides, but yeah, I think you can add a little bit into it right now.
We can do Fat Joe. It don't matter. It's like Travis
Yeah, let's jump to Fat Joe. Let's jump to Fat Joe.
All right. The first thing we're gonna talk about is Fat Joe claiming that this year is one of the worst years for hip hop. 2024. And I'm think he's saying that because of what Kendrick Lamar did to Drake. He don't like it.
Oh, you think it's just based on that?
Yeah, that's what because you listen to the whole conversation. That's what it came about. I guess because Kendrick bulldog the whole industry. That's what it's all about. But,
yeah, well, I got some Fat Joe. Well, it's more just him speaking on the state of what hip hop is today. I think you had repeat again what you said about Fat Joe. You said what is it that's on your radar? For me, is that he's saying that hip hop is just the worst that it's ever been.
Yeah, he's saying that, but I don't think he's saying it because of what Kendrick did to Drake. He bullied Drake and Drake the cash cow for hip hop this year. Like I said, to me, this was one of the best years for hip hop. But to him, he got his bias in Puerto Rican and all that. So he tried to side with the light skinned brothers like you. They always got trouble when a dark skinned man trying to do something. They want to shut him down,
Wow.
But he been catching a lot of heat lately too.
Wow.
Because he also claims Puerto Rican started hip hop, which is false.
Well, I'm glad we got some hip hop heads in here. Big Frank, what you think about that, brother? I know that are you listening? Do you got a lot of new artists in your playlist for whatever that you're doing, whether it be the gym or whether you riding in your car, or you just scrolling through the throwbacks?
I don't really got nothing to say about Fat Joe, man. I don't know, bro. He's a nobody to me, so I don't get it.
I see. So even though the amount of time that he has been in the industry, it still doesn't make what he says relevant enough.
What has he done besides Coke ride Big Pun?
You don't think that his Terror Squad had good offerings to the industry with Remy Ma? I mean, she's a product. She's a product of Fat Joe, and she's relevant right now.
No.
I say, bro, Fat Joe ain't nobody, man. I don't even know why he's a topic.
Well, I guess the reason why that is because it must be something for it to go viral. I think he got his foot into a lot of different situations, a lot of different directions with him trying to diversify himself, becoming an actor, and I mean that's not just unique to him. We obviously know there's a lot of others that's doing that, but to start from just being a one trick pony, Fat Joe has found a way to repurpose his stardom in other things, and so to me, he's still relevant.
Okay. So I did quick research on what you about this, right? So what Fat Joe, he ain't talking about the music. He really talk about the Diddy stuff and the Jay-Z stuff, all the rappers getting scrutinized with the lawsuits and the sexual cases. That's what the article say. He said this is the worst time to be a celebrity in the history of mankind. So
Right.
That's what he's not really talking about music. He's talking about the big dogs going down or getting accused of things. So it might be horrible for that aspect, but music-wise, it was some good albums. So, but what he's talking about, he might be correct.
Yeah, see, what I saw from that was the same thing. He was highlighting names like how he felt his, the big movers and shakers like Puff Daddy and Jay-Z. He felt like that they was, being persecuted and that it was changing the face of hip hop. And so I also feel like there might be another. It was a 3-minute clip. I'm gonna bring it in real fast. But you think that it had no relevance into what the industry's offerings are right now with the artists that are out? You don't think he had no mention of that?
No, man. It's been a good year for music, man. If you like music, man, it's been a good year. Hip hop always been good. It been overshadowed by these cases. So a lot of attention ain't been on the music. It's been on these big dogs who going down, man. Well, not going down, but getting accused of all this crazy stuff. So that overshadowed a lot of these good albums. Schoolboy Q had a good album. So it's a lot of good albums, man.
Let's hear Fat Joe real fast.
This is probably, I was just having a heated discussion with my people. Like, this might be the worst year.
As opposed to
ever hip hop history type shit. This shit bad.
I agree.
All our legends, all our mentors get scrutinized. This is the worst time to be a celebrity in the history of mankind. I'm not sure you guys want to be celebrities. Like, I got friends who are filthy rich that want to be popping and want to be a celebrity. I don't think they want everybody in their shit like that.
Right.
This shit crazy out here. This is nuts. The fucking world done changed on me.
Look, Fat Joe says 2024 was the worst year in hip hop history. And it wasn't about the music, man. Look,
So yeah, I got the same vibe that you were saying, Slim Cat, but I still think that he was putting in consideration for but you got to hear it in its total. Were you able to get a chance to watch the whole interview?
No, man, I don't can tolerate so much Fat Joe. I just gotta keep moving. I already gave him too much light because I don't like how he disrespecting my black people. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man.
Thanks. I think that because he also comes from the generation of the retirees. Most of the dudes that's in that generation, our generation, they out of there. So, like I say, Fat Joe continues to find a way to recreate himself, and for that, I respect the grind. But I agree with y'all. He ain't somebody that makes that. I'm just saying, oh yeah, what he says is like law. But I just feel like he's been in the game and seen a lot of people come and go and still recreate yourself. We done came from the era of CDs. Anybody that came from CDs that's still relevant with all these young dudes, it's a young man's game.
I don't know. I don't think Fat Joe is relevant. Puerto Ricans don't even like Fat Joe. You want to keep it a buck.
Now I heard that his new album was whack.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I never heard a whole Fat Joe album in history. Only know Lean Back.
That's a fact. I don't know what Fat Joe album either. I know singles.
He did with Trent that want to be homie friend, lover friend, whatever. That's
I know singles. And he was smart when Ross was teaming up with him. So then he got the Florida clout.
Yeah,
so
he had Make It Rain too. That was halfway.
With Wayne. Wayne did a good feature on that.
I give him that. That's about it for me. But Like I say, man.
And I guess too, he coming from New York. You know, coming from New York. You know, it's just a different environment out there. To make it in New York, you do have to say that's a big deal.
Like he made it, but my thing with Fat Joe, I can't respect him until he get fixed that with Big Pun family. Until he fixed that, I ain't really got no words for him, man. Big Pun got him in the game. Big Pun wrote for him, and he got all that money, and he ain't sprinkling on none of the man kids or helping his widow wife out. She recently just did an interview, and he said he told the dude that Big Pun wife need to apologize to him. And then she walked out the interview talking about me apologizing to him for what? He reaping all the benefits from my husband. I ain't got nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. So that made me look at him a little different. And then all the artists from Terror Squad never got nothing good to say about Joe. And that means a lot. When everybody used to deal with got something bad to say about you, usually everybody don't say nothing bad. Usually a few of them say loyal. But everybody who was Terror Squad turned on him and said he ain't doing right. And now, you know what I'm saying? So you got to make it right with your people, man, for them to respect you, man. Just because you're the big dog, he want people to come beg for mercy and for them to just get a little help. It shouldn't work that way. So they helped him out, you know? That's all I got to say about Joe. I let Weezo get on.
Big Weezo, you heard about this trend?
Yes, sir.
Did not come on your radar.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. You know, the deacon, I'm the Charleston White of this thing. Let me ease on in the room. Hold by my bad, y'all. But yeah, Sexy Chocolate, you know, you're right, brother. I agree with both of y'all on this. You know, Fat Joe, man, you know, and I get it. When you're the leader of something, even with I'll put myself in his situation. You know, he running the terror. When you the boss or something, you always get looked at as the criminal. Not always, but always. So maybe he wasn't paying right because, you know, he was getting the money in the terror squad, you know. But my thing is with Fat Joe, you know, Jada Kiss said it. He funded the locks. He did a lot of, you know, he was in the streets. And see, my thing is too, you know, with the whole hip hop and New York thing and this thing on hip hop, we as foundational Black Americans, we need to go on and just get our culture back right. We have given out our culture to all of these groups. They don't respect us. We don't respect each other, and it goes back to the basics again. It goes back to us on how we look at each other. Look at hip hop. Yeah, look at the Black businesses. Like we don't even own hip hop. Look at all the stuff that we founded, y'all. Yes. Think about it. So we signed to a Negro that signed to another Negro that signed to somebody else. All these 100 men you got to go through to get. So even you, Hollywood Red, when you was in here, look at the headache you had to deal with. You had to talk to 8 Negroes managers. You had to talk to 29 poster boys. You know, and it's like, man, so we got to look at each other. And until we, as people of color or Black folks, we got to start really taking our culture back and babysitting it and getting it back. Nobody else would do this. You can't go and do reggaeton or any kind of other music like this. But we always, when it comes to us, it's like everybody babysit the Black race. And it goes back to us as men. We men have to step in and get this single mother thing out of our community so they can see some real masculine Black men that ain't playing. Yes, it goes back to the basics, y'all. We have to clean up. Now that we got Trump in there, we got these Democrats out of there. See, all of them was selling us out. Now we got the Black sellouts out. We got to get their ass out of there. Excuse my language. But y'all, once we show them that we got Black men like them brothers in Detroit, they just shut down a store in the Black community for killing a Black young boy for stealing some donut sticks. This is how, and it all collabed together with the hip hop. He shouldn't even speak on hip hop. You not even, but he feel comfortable. We have let these folks feel comfortable. They saying the N-word. They talk. Yeah. So, you know, y'all, so with that being said, don't get me wrong, I like some of his garbage music, but not all of it. I feel like I got my lips stuck up when he got something to say. Yeah, because like, who is he to say something? I ain't no real ones listening to him. Like, I'm going to my brothers, y'all. Hollywood Red, Kane Cartel, IBC, Rob D. I'm not finna listen to no damn Fat Joe. And you're talking about hip hop, man. You better sit your man. Yeah. I'm going to Hollywood Red. And this is what we need, y'all. We need more of us speaking. But I think we have gotten so lazy. And I'm telling y'all, once we clean up our image, everything will be okay. That even goes with and not to change the subject, getting with the hip hop, the finesse 2000, that finesse and that little boy King, that got something to do with hip hop. Look at how they're trying to make that finesse guy seem like a pervert by him keeping a young black boy. But look at how the young black boy, like his mama, telling all the secrets now because he mad at him. Y'all see, that internet is a dangerous thing, man. That's why I'm scared of it.
That's on finesse, though, man. That's what y'all. That's what we do when you start being loyal to them. They rap, they turn on you.
Yes, and he did everything for King. Everything. The man was crying. I seen the man crying on the camera. I felt bad, but I know how it is. And this why, y'all, whenever I do get married or something, she got to sign a waiver. No internet. You cannot go on. You don't know tell nothing how much boo-boo I done done. You're getting sued. Yep. We're going to have a Beyonce and Jay-Z marriage. Yep. No internet. Hell no. Yeah, because that internet, y'all, look what it's doing. And we bring the entertainment every day to it. Every day a Negro on that internet doing something crazy.
We gonna get into topic number 2.
Topic number 2, what we gonna do? Rest in peace, Greg Grumble.
Yeah, we can go ahead. We can go ahead and give them flowers. Get them flowers to them. But we rest in peace to Greg Gumbel.
Passed away from died of cancer at 78 years old. I remember him all the time, man. I think he had a brother just like him. New Orleans, Louisiana, good guy.
Yeah, Brian. Because which one was the one that was in basketball?
Brian. I think that was Brian. They twins.
I'm not sure about that. I know that they were brothers.
One NBA and one did the CBS football.
Right. I think this is the one that didn't do the NBA.
Yeah, this
Brian Gumbel, I believe. You done heard of him before, right, Frank?
Yeah, I heard of him.
I think that Brian Gumbel, I think he's the one that does the NBA.
He's the skinnier one. He's the skinnier, bro.
But yeah, man, rest in peace. Man, I almost did what a lot of Negroes do, and just go by what we say the internet, what the internet say.
Rey Mysterio, what you talking about?
I was about to pronounce Rey Mysterio dead, but in all actuality, I could see old KT over there. He is a wrestling enthusiast still. I stopped watching wrestling back in the 90s. So, but yeah, old KT over there told me Rey Mysterio brother passed away. So yeah, man. But
still rest in peace, though.
Still rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace. Yes, sir.
Yeah, rest in peace, OG Macko. I know y'all might not know him. He's an artist. And he passed away.
Where he came from?
OG Macko, I think he's from ATL, man. He's a one hit. Ain't from one. He just was he had a one hit. He was a one hit wonder.
Gotcha.
He died from self-inflicted. He unalived himself.
Ouch. Rest in peace. Let's check out this Denzel real fast.
Actor Denzel Washington just yesterday got baptized and rededicated his life to serving God. Now, why are we reporting this? Well, because the world loves to talk about how Satan ruins people's lives as if he's winning. But I tell you, God is still saving people's lives, even in these last days. He's still working. He's still bringing people closer to him. So, hey, let's pray for Denzel. He has a long way to go, as we all.
Yeah,
Pray
it
for him.
really. I was really needing to be more of the B-roll. I thought it was going to give him some. I thought it was going to show his sermon that he did. But that's a knock on me though.
This is crazy.
It shows the B-roll at least of what was going on. Man got baptized and turned into a minister. What you think about that, GIgaloWeeze?
I'm in tears. I'm in tears because we look at him as a father, and man, just to see that, man, to see him with his arms up, and it's like I know they want to bash my daddy Denzel, about the whole kissing the man thing and this and that, and my thing. And see, this is again, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, and I know I'm gonna keep repeating the deacon gonna keep repeating itself, but it goes back to one thing. Once we get manhood back into this black race, all this negative stuff that we have lived off of for years, y'all, I swear to God, it will straighten up. Because you will have men leading and showing the right way. We the only race that's this way. And it's sad, man. A real man won't tolerate nonsense or gossip or you talking bad about his people like this and let it go on. No, yes. So once we get our men, this Denzel Washington story will outweigh P. Diddy having sex with Baby or in the bathroom. It'll outweigh Jay-Z with a preschooler and all of this negativity. We don't have God's hands on our people. We don't have no praying. We got people that pray on us, but not for us. And this is why our men are being destroyed. I have never seen a group of people cheer on their strongest men being destroyed. Who gonna replace P. Diddy? Who gonna replace these millionaires that do put their money in the black raggedy poor community? You cheering because you want something on your YouTube or your Facebook and you want to tear down these men? Like I never see a Christian ask, can we have prayer for Jay-Z and P. Have y'all saw that yet? You have never. You got them instigating with the hot topic and the tea. You never see nobody say, let's have a pray day. Let's pray for P. Diddy's children. I know that they going through something. How much can you keep beating us up like this? So when Denzel got baptized, you notice it wasn't on nobody's radar but the Hollywood Red Show. That right there should tell you that if they want to see something negative, they'll find it. But if they can't find that, then they ain't for you. That right there should have been talked about. Where's Ricky Smiley at? Where's all the Kamala supporters? Where's DL Hughley? You got a man being baptized. You say you love God, DL. Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, where y'all at? But you'll talk about nonsense all day. You talk about that right there should have been promoted.
Thanks.
Yeah,
the theme of the night is it everybody business? And I know we speaking from is like the pot calling the kettle black, because we gonna talk about a lot of people's business. But I guess tonight the theme is it everybody business? Because Travis Hunter, we're gonna get to him a little bit later. His business has become everybody's business. And I think that even a lot of this stuff, once it becomes out in the public, it is everybody's business. That's why you need to take care of your business so that it don't become everybody's business. And that's a fact, my brother.
Facts.
So, but yeah, man, I got nothing but positive stuff to think about for Denzel deciding to take a big leap.
Thank you for putting that up there.
Big leap into his faith to put it out there and to show his baptism. I think that's a big declaration for believers and such as myself. So I was happy to see that. I I didn't think anything about trying to scrutinize or second guess it or whatever else that I think some people may have, have the tendency to do. When I see people that's in a position like him, that's showing, those type of just those type of motivations, I think it's got to be pure. I don't think people are really playing with their faith and spirituality on a big public platform spectrum like that. So shout out to Denzel Washington, man. I'm eager to see what he's going to do with his light now that he adds into another hat as being a minister.
And Hollywood, shout out to you, brother. You the only person that promoted that, man. Nobody promoted that. And, man, so salute to you, man, by putting that good energy in the air. And we also have to pray for good energy, y'all, because the evil is out here. Yeah, even when we start the show, we might have to open it up with prayer before we close.
That's a fact, brother.
Yes,
we gonna get it in tonight. You already know it. And,
yes, sir.
And the next topic is we're gonna get into college stars needing NFL draft insurance.
Oh yeah.
What you think? What you think about that, Slim Cat? Is that something that, to me, it's something that's changing the game? Because if it was in place many years ago, it's a lot of people that who would have been something could have been something.
Oh man, I don't know. It's been in place. Just ain't nobody ever did it for the whole thing.
Well, I think now that it might be because it's more readily accessible. Like you say, yeah, insurance has always been there. So why players that could have made it, but because medical stuff, they got hurt, they didn't make it. And this doesn't really do nothing to circumvent them not being able to play anymore, but it will pay you. It will pay you so in case you don't get your pro aspirations in motion, you're not sidelined because of that. How many dudes came back to the crib and I got hurt? How many times you heard that?
Yeah, well, but like I said, it's always been in place.
How many times you heard that though? How many times you heard dudes that had that NFL potential and they came back and they had the same report? I got hurt.
Yeah, not too many.
Not too many.
Right.
What?
KT wild, man.
I'm glad that's a laughable moment because that's funny because I know that ain't the truth. I done heard that. I done heard that more than the songs that used to be played on the radio back when I had to depend on it. That was always on rotation. Big Frank, how many of the homeboys came back to the crib? You in Miami down there. Big Frank went to Northwestern. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater for taking them boys to winning the whole thing.
State champ. Hey, I'm just gonna say this is a good year to be a Miami native. Miami Hurricane football. We whooped Florida State. We just brought home the state champs. So it's just a good year to be a Miami native. All the rest of you counties, y'all know where the real football is played at in Florida. So, go ahead and keep it like that. But yeah, man, on that topic, it's a lot of different, lot of people that got injured. That could have made that. I mean, could have made it to college on a full ride and got hurt in high school. To take it even deeper. What'd you say?
I ain't hear the last part you said, brother.
I said it's been people I know or athletes that done got hurt in college. Like my homeboy Dow Pender, he finna go play for Florida State baseball, and he tore his ACL, and they took his scholarship.
Right.
So,
Right.
So it even goes deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? So at the pro level, it's even more cutthroat because they look at black athletes, especially in football, as livestock. They don't care nothing about you. You can't run that ball, you can't catch that ball, you can't throw that ball. They don't give a damn about you.
So do you think that this is something that's a big deal? Because obviously liability insurance has been around forever,
right?
But it hasn't really been introduced into the sporting industry for the amateur sports. It's always been pro, and even for them, I'm not even sure how much that's played a portion, because how many of these dudes after they got hurt they went broke because the money didn't meet them. So whatever that they got from that settlement must not have been able to quench their spending habits. Maybe it's that.
Money not that good, man.
Yeah, they not that good. Like KT said, it's been around. It's just that the athlete of today is not the athlete of yesterday. They're more knowledgeable about what's going on behind the scenes versus when Junior Seau and all them boys was playing. You know what I'm saying? Jim Brown, all they knew is you show up on when I tell you to show up and put on that uniform and do what you need to do. And they out there trying to feed their family. These athletes today, they already getting $500,000 with these NIL deals.
Thanks.
So they have these white lawyers in place now that's telling them, that's giving them a timeline or some sort of structure. Oh yeah, you need to make sure you do this, because now the white man wants to, you know what I'm saying, eat off that plate too. So he want to make sure you make it to the league. So that's how I feel about it.
You made some relevant points, brother.
I think this insurance Colorado gave these guys ain't really gonna be worth it.
Say that again, Slim Cut.
They're not acknowledging what kind of insurance they got these players. That's the cautionary thing I have with it. Because like you said, it's been around for a while. Like in 2003, Wiz McGahee, he was a top draft pick. He got hurt, and he didn't get that much. He only got like
he came from Miami,
from the U. Yeah.
So, but he still ended up getting picked 23rd, and then like a recent case was a guy named Jake Butt. His insurance policy was $2.5 billion, but after it's all said and done, he only got $543,000. He's only able to collect that much. So I mean, it's good, but that still ain't. I don't still know if it's worth it.
Well, I see when I put it on the search, I was interested. I was like, because like we all said, I know insurance has been around forever. But it's funny that you haven't really heard it as a common conversation when it comes to college sports. That's the part. Like we know the professional athletes got some insurance in place, but the college athletes, I've never really heard it talked about. So when I started putting out the search for different law firms that are covering these collegiate activities, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of firms that I pulled up that just came, and it might have just been regional. Maybe it might have been that, but I just put it in as a broad search. I put it as NFL draft insurance. So maybe it might break down differently if I just put it under liability insurance or something like that.
But we gotta remember this, guys. Insurance companies do whatever they can to pay the lease. Even if you do get it, they still gonna give you the runaround to try to get you that money. You all been in high accidents before.
That's a fact.
They try to give you the lowest amount they can give you, and then they try to tell you what to do with the money. I'm like, come on, man. And then you gotta go get the
That's
rehab.
a fact, brother.
You get injured, you can't miss none of the therapy or none of that. And then you break it down to lower.
You're gonna dispute that check.
You get $1,000 check. They told you you get 20,000. You only get 1,000 out the whole 20. It's a scam. I hate to say it. So I don't think it's worth the risk. I really get that guaranteed money with the NFL. It ain't the championship playoff game. You play at BYU, you already played them. It's like, I guess they're doing it for Dion though. But I guess they probably know not to go. They probably go 90%. I don't think they'll go full speed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all know insurance do not want to pay nothing.
That's a fact, brother. That's
how they make money. So you got a man with a 20 million policy, man, they're gonna do whatever they can to get a man less than 500,000. They're gonna find somewhere. They're gonna say he pissed dirty, he was smoking before he played the game or something. They gonna figure something out.
Big facts.
Wow.
Big facts. So again, I guess the last portion of this to close out this conversation is that why has this not been in conversation in years past? Why does it seem like this is something so brand new? Because they coining it, they are coining it like it's something this is a new thing. Oh, NFL draft insurance. I mean, of course, crazy. Even when you look at it, if you Google it and look for it, there ain't no such thing as no NFL draft insurance. It's just social media clickbait.
Yeah, it's no such thing. It's like look, Mariah Carey got insurance on her legs.
You say what now?
I said Mariah Carey got insurance on her legs.
Oh yeah, and I think somebody had this. I think J-Lo had insurance on her booty.
Yeah, so you
yeah.
So I mean,
that's facts.
So
that's a fact.
They put up a new title, man. So you know, it's crazy.
Right. Clickbait is it?
Recruiting, I think Colorado thing is like recruiting. Like, look, be careful our players. We willing to pay the premium up front. That's basically what they're doing. They're paying the premium for them. So if something happened, the beginning started. They still got to do the rest of the stuff. I guess it's good, but I wouldn't risk it, man. If I know I'm a top 10 pick, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I play the playoffs if I'm a top 10 pick. There's 4 more games. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like Walmart.
Yeah, which one of y'all microwaving a hot pocket over there, man?
No, you know it's a deacon, yes sir. Y'all know it's yes sir. You know I'm living, yes sir. I'm living prostitutish over here.
Is it working?
And the other part, the reason why the draft insurance is the reason why they tried to make it so the part that was the that I thought that was relevant is because they're playing in the bowl games. You do see that it is very common for the guys that's going to go high in the draft. They elect not to play in these games.
Mm-hmm.
We seen that with Florida State playing against Georgia last year.
Yeah.
You know, half our guys, even though Travis was hurt, a good portion of them elected not to play because they felt like if they got hurt, guess what? They didn't have no insurance.
You notice they putting insurance on all the young black males from the rap music. Like it ain't that weird. It's like they telling you that like your life. You got to die young. That's what it seemed like to me. Or like they prepare even with everything. These young brothers got insurance on them. I heard that after the King Von murder. You know how everybody taking out insurance on young black males, and you're right. It's not being talked about. There we go again.
They got
another topic. Yeah, y'all. The reason why we are being attacked, even with these stupid stories with the P. Diddy's, right now they are in the office doing things on us that they're gonna be putting out. And don't get me wrong, I love Trump. I love even Elon Musk and all them. But I'm gonna tell you what's going on right now with Joe Biden and this Democrat Party. I got to be honest, not like right now. It's things I think that they're doing to distract us from the real things that's happening in this world right now.
Of course, I agree. I even know that I feel like Trump was the best of both evils. I feel like there's still some things that's going on with Trump that I don't necessarily co-sign. It's like my wife being a government worker and looking at we might be in a government shutdown next year. He's done it before. but the security of working for the government, nonetheless, is that eventually you're gonna get paid. I will say that, but the time in between, I feel for families that are dependent on that check.
Yeah, I'm in the same. Yeah, you know, y'all, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, if you look at even too with this whole, like the whole thing that's happening in the world. Look at the taxes we paying and all this stuff just to own homes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all, it feel like Labor Day. It don't even feel like Christmas holiday. You know, y'all.
Facts.
So yeah,
Facts.
man.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Christmas been gone since Joe Biden got in the seat. It seemed like he just ate Christmas. And
my God!
yes, sir. You better not even buy no Christmas cookies. Yes, sir, y'all.
And it started way before Biden, man.
Yeah, facts.
It's just the way of the country, man.
Yeah, since Obama been in there. Obama really done us some. Obama did things to us I don't think that a lot of us even understand.
I believe things went bad after 9/11. This country ain't been the same since.
Yeah, facts.
Keep it real with you.
Agree with that too.
2001. It's like,
but see, Brother Frank, no though. Like I love to hear him say, you know, Hollywood, because I just say Obama because he introduced our race and us to things, whether it's with the LGBT, whether it's with all these things that we wasn't accustomed to doing. Now we just made it acceptable, you know. Hey man,
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
I'm shutting up. Now we got insurance for these young black males to die, and people think that that's what it is for your son to die so you can live to be a millionaire. It's like, you know, this got to change this mindset. Yeah, y'all, because think about it.
I mean, like you say, brother, it is a lot of young black men dying. So even for them, like I done seen too many GoFundMe's for a funeral.
Oh my
crazy.
God.
It's crazy. You don't even get a chance to mourn because you're too busy worried about the financials.
The money.
I don't wish that on nobody.
Man, preach. Hollywood,
so, you know, but I guarantee they're gonna show up to the funeral in Jordans in they outfit. But they got to go. But they got to go fund me. I'm sorry, that ain't everybody, but that's I know it's talking about somebody.
That's tight. Yeah.
You know how it is, man. Young man, you should have to bury your son, though. You know how they go.
Our young people don't have a childhood though no more. They have been robbed of their childhood. They smoke cigarettes at the age 12. They cussing. When the last time me and you cussed in front of our mama? I don't even cuss now in front of her. Like, man, you think about it, y'all.
That's a fact, brother.
These kids
That's a
on their
fact.
vape now, man. They vaping.
Yeah.
They vaping.
Yes, sir.
I work at the high school. Every day they get about 10 vapes from these kids.
Vaping.
And they doing what they call it? The marijuana vape. You know, and these kids don't even know how to get in trouble, right? These kids don't even know how to get in trouble, bro. I like, this is crazy. You in school for 6 hours and you can't make it? The future's done, dude. You in school 6 hours really ain't doing nothing. You really know school really ain't nothing. And they gotta get high. They vape in class. They can't even wait, man. that the school I go to work at, you got guys doing other stuff for guys for drugs. That's crazy to do.
Wow.
They doing that at 15, 14. They call boys in the parking lot doing stuff for drugs with other boys.
Oh my goodness.
These are facts.
Is the theme of the night? Is it everybody business though?
It is everybody's business, man. It should be happening at a young age like that.
That's a fact, though, brother. In all seriousness, it's a new low. It's a new low when you can see that in the school system. You used to only see that on the street in your city. That something go on 24/7. 14th Street for us down there in Manatee County, 41 or Tamiami Trail. Taking you all the way to Miami. You go to Sarasota, everything going on there 24/7. You find whatever you want. That's unique to those areas. But at school, You talking about boys going in the parking lot? No, that's something
God.
that man, that's crazy.
They catching boys in the parking lot doing stuff with other boys for drugs.
Oh God.
Not women.
That's crazy.
They ain't doing it for the women. They do it just to get high. That's what I'm saying. This new generation of junkies, man.
Oh,
I hate
man.
to say it like that.
Man, congratulations to Mike Vick, man, for getting that. For getting, there's a lot of dudes that's out here that's now getting the spotlight for being transitioning from NFL to being a coach. I think the ones that's going to be the most effective is like him. That's going to be quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, I think, will be good coaches. What you think about that, Slim Cat?
Man, shout out to Vic. Shout out to my boy Deshaun Jackson too. He got a head coaching job too at Delaware State.
Yeah, you think Deshaun Jackson knows is gonna make a good head coach?
Why can't he? He's 38, he's young. He hit with the kids, man.
A head coach, though?
Yeah, I don't think him and Vic about the same.
Yep.
Big Frank, what you think about that, bro?
Damn.
I think Vic will probably be a better head coach because he done been through some stuff. He war ready, you know, so he can be able to relate to these young men and show them that, you know, hell yeah, you can fall off, but as long as you get back up and make something of yourself. So I think they'll be able to relate more to Michael Vick. Deshaun Jackson, man, he's a hothead, so I don't know, bro. His whole NFL career, he always been a hothead and somebody want to live out of the room.
I feel like he probably matured enough now that he trying to get a bag with this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have some of the best assistants.
See, that's the thing. You trying to coach up young boys for structure, for leadership, and eventually make it to the NFL, or you there for the bag?
You gotta be there for both. You ain't gonna do it for free.
So yeah, but
you done for free.
He ain't getting that much money at Delaware State. It's Delaware State University. He ain't getting that much. It's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Vanderbilt.
You never do nothing for free, but we know it's a difference between passion and just going to work.
Well, they think Dion would have been a good coach. He got ridiculed, and he's making out all right. That first year he was in Colorado, they talked bad about Dion, man. You know, I guess, like you say, right now, Vic is the better because Vic been through some stuff and bounced back. But like I said, still to be determined, though. He might, you never know what he can do. But right now, I probably went with Vic. If I had to pick a head coach for my college, I'll go Vic before D-Jack. But I still think it's good D-Jack getting an opportunity. What he do with it, it's up to him. It's up to him what he do with it.
Yeah, I think it's good for Black America, or whatever you want to coin the colored community. I don't like subscribing to the whole black. I think that's another subject. But when we're speaking on these type of accolades for our brown-skinned community, it's nothing bad about them getting an opportunity. And if you've been through the rankings of going through organized football, you got a name. I think a lot of, just like what who was that? Who was that speaking in the Michael Vick? I think it was a Hall of Fame coach. He was telling Michael Vick, he said that you in the college spectrum, and the best thing that you need to focus on is recruiting. And he told him that just get the players. And, as we know, NFL, that's not the same game. That's why a lot of these college coaches can't transition to the pros, because you speaking X's and O's. It's not just you working off the effort of I can bring in players.
Not only that, though, some of these college coaches make more than NFL coaches. I wouldn't be in the rest of the season. I wouldn't be in the rest of the go deal with
whoever that is in the background, you got something going on.
That ain't me. That's your boy.
That ain't me.
That ain't me. I think homeboy we gonna turn it up.
My bad, y'all.
No, but like I'm saying, though.
My bad.
Head coaches, they don't last long. I'm saying, you get a good college job, you do good, but you can make good living, man. And it's easy to deal with guys who's trying to get somewhere. Them NFL boys, they made it. And if you're a young coach like 38 dealing with some of them men, he have a hard time, man. They got the Dolphins coach, man. He have a hard time with them boys, man.
The Lions done signed Bridgewater, huh?
Yeah. He's gonna get him a ring.
That's what's up.
That'll be good. That'll be a good look for him because that should be some light. That should be some light lifting for him over there.
What about Rashad West, y'all?
Rashad West. I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Well, you know, he come out the closet.
He used to be the quarterback in Southeast, right?
Yeah, he gay now, but he come out the closet.
Please, though.
It's true. It's true.
You set me up, man.
No. He's a coach.
He ain't coaching no more. He don't coach no more.
Oh, he don't coach.
He was at Paramount. He stepped down. And
shit. Oh, yeah, we graduated. Dang, man. But
you got to stop putting people's government name out there.
No. He wanted us to know. No, he was honest. He was honest. Yeah, Rashad, he wanted that to be known.
Hollywood,
yeah, he didn't care.
What the show, Hollywood? What's the theme?
Yeah.
You said what now?
That.
You gotta remind him what the theme is of the show tonight. Tell him.
Is it everybody business though?
Yeah, he told us. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm glad you kept me honest over there, KT. Yeah, that's what I need to say.
That's a good way. Yes, but no, he a coach though. No, he a coach.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
But you know, it's a lot of. I seen another meme that came online that was showing all these college coaches. Not college, but high school coaches that's transitioned from the pros, and I think that's something that needs to happen. I think for these young men, and this is kind of pivoting in another direction, but I just want to add on to this before I wrap up my side. The coaches, it ain't just always about telling somebody what's the good thing to say. I don't care whether you're dealing with death. I don't care if you're dealing with job situations. I don't care whether you're dealing with parenthood. A cheerleader that all they can tell you is go, 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 and don't know what is in front of you because they ain't never been there. They just a cheerleader that only goes so far. You need somebody that been there and done that. The best type of information you can give somebody is something that you've already done. You are the specialist in that. So don't give information and advice for something you haven't done. And I think that's a good foundation for that. So but yeah, man, I think that the next step for these high school coaches, it's gonna make it very hard for like these guys that could, they may be a good role model, but it's gonna be hard for these guys because I see even in Manatee County how many of these big names that's been out there in the NFL now they came back and now they coaches. Who's your boy over there at Bayshore?
We got Ace Sanders and Dominic.
Ace Sanders. Shout out to my Jags. Jacksonville Jaguars.
He ain't do nothing for y'all.
It's all right. He put on the jersey for us. That's all that happened. All I need to say for this conversation.
My boy Miller put on the jersey.
You say who that?
My boy Miller. You know Miller. He went to Southeast. Big Miller.
Okay, where he coaching at?
UNLV.
I said, where is he coaching at?
No, man, he was coaching, man. He a dean now. He said to get the coach, man. There ain't no money in it. No money how to do
that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not talking about past tense coaching. I'm just talking about people that's coaching right now, brother. Nothing to kiss him.
Hey, we keep it real sensitized.
Hey, ain't no money in that, boy. Ain't no time to coach no kids.
You're right. It's no money in none of your passion.
It's no money in passion. Your passion got to be the fuel that you have to work it out. Because I guarantee A. Sanders has seen that NFL check, and I can guarantee you that Bayshore ain't paying him enough to get his beak wet. But at the same time, that passion is there. So shout out to him for seeing seeing that focus, because I believe that, and we went to Southeast, so that's our rival right there. But I can still have enough healthy opinion to say that I like seeing what's going on at Bayshore.
Rival.
Yeah, rival, bro. Bayshore is a Southeast rival. You don't think so?
Southeast rivals, Manatee and Pell Metal. That's it, man. Bayshore ain't been good forever, man. You know that. It's right. Bayshore is terrible, man. I say Booker Southeast is a bigger rival than that.
Well,
but I get what you're saying, though.
There you go, then.
Go ahead. I'm just messing with you, man. Go ahead, man. Give me a hard time. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, we gonna get into the big topic of the night. That's the part 2 on this Travis Hunt.
Yes, sir.
So we spoke on it last week, and nothing against Travis Hunter, because I believe that he's trying to do his best to just focus on football. But unfortunately, that's not being afforded to him, because his life is too much in the public arena. And but we gonna speak on the mindset that, is it everybody business? I don't know. But when your business is public, then it really ain't just your business no more. But right before we do that, we're going to get into the hot seat with old Deacon Weezo.
Yes, sir.
You ready for that hot seat, brother?
Oh, yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Oh, man, the Deacon ready. Yes, sir. Oh, man, brother. Oh, the hot seat, man. Man, we finna get into this.
Brother. Stir it up, brother. Stir it up. I'm getting you ready. I'll get you ready,
yes,
brother.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. You let me know. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
Oh.
Yes, we got Deacon Weezo with us.
You're in the hot seat with Deacon Weezo, the Hollywood Red Show.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, Hollywood, that's how. Okay, you want me to go on and come on in then? Shout out to the ring.
Go ahead and get it, brother.
Yes, sir. Then y'all know we do it ghetto. Yes, sir. But today's hot seat is, I ain't buy you no Christmas gift. I need every family member and all to bring their tail to this station phone. God dang it. Y'all, now y'all know we in the holiday season time. It hadn't felt like Christmas since George Bush Jr. Ran this country. And Hollywood, you can cut. Yes, sir. And go on and cut that music, because I want them to hear this sermon tonight. I need all y'all to hear.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Y'all need to hear the old deacons preach tonight, because the deacon ain't buy you no doggone Christmas gift. I didn't buy you a birthday gift. When was the last time anybody came up to me from my family and asked me for $5? I ain't got nothing on the cash out. We've been living in this whole inflation, living ugly, raw, and ruthless. And you still want to come and ask me what I got you for Christmas? Are you out of your mind? Yes, sir. You hadn't bought the deacon a birthday gift since middle school. I hadn't seen a birthday gift since I went to Braden the Middle. I hadn't seen a birthday gift since Peter Ward threw the football at Southeast. I hadn't saw Hollywood into y'all and Sexy Chocolate and Frank. I ain't seen a birthday gift since since Bayshore won a football game. That's how bad it been. So why in the heck y'all gonna come over here and ask me for a Christmas gift? The deacon ain't buying no Christmas gift. You know I'm living prostitutish over here. I'm by myself. I got to put money on the cash app to get me a girlfriend. I got dogs over here I kiss in the mouth. So why? You know I ain't got no well-productive wife like my brother Hollywood and my brother Sexy Chocolate and Frank. I ain't even got no good side chick that'll come over here and make sure the tree up. So stop asking me. Don't you text me. Tell me where's my doggone gift at? Because you already know the deacon ain't got nothing for you but some prayer and some of these jokes. And with that being said, Hollywood, that's all I wanted to say for the hot seat. Hassalama booba baba shaba. And the deacon out.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network.
You wrote the hot seat with it, boy. That was record time.
You kept it short and sweet tonight, man. But you must have had a 5 hour before.
No, yeah, well, I got a hot one coming. I hit Venmo tonight, so yeah, she, yeah. So the Venmo, the PayPal.
Oh goodness!
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
the deacon.
Yes, boy's ugly, y'all. I tell you, I live a raw, ruthless, rotten life. Y'all, a shade raggedy life.
What did you do for Christmas? That's what I want to know. What did you do?
I looked around at the dogs. I took them walking. They fought each other. 2 other people. I got mad at them because I told them we all need to be getting along in here. God dang it, y'all. Yeah, because I take the food from the job, from the tower. That's how I feed the dogs. I give them all that old nursing home ass bad food. Yes, sir. So the food bad with the dogs leave the bowls on. Like I ain't gonna eat this the wrong ball ass food. Let me go and walk the hell away from the dog bowl. I say, boy, the ravioli be stale. The ravioli turn green the second day. I say, man, this Negro got COVID. Yeah, man. And the
I thought you retired from the towers about 10 years ago, man. I know you've been working out there for about 40 years now. They need to get they need to give you a car for your retirement present.
Man, brother, I've been at the tower out my first job, y'all, since 35 years. I have done it all out there in the parking lot, in the freezer. I have, but boy, look at him. Y'all, I got my good and bad, but I sure been out there. They need to give me something. And I ain't talking about just a line of gift card to go to McDonald's and Winn-Dixie. I need me some money. And so, boy, they'll give you that good old gift card. Jerome be, hey, buddy, hey there, hey. I'm like, you were just talking Negro-fied just in the kitchen. How me and you were going, how we sold and hustled in East Braden. Now you buddying me. Old Drake talking. Now you're talking like Drake. Golly. Man, go on, let me get Kendrick Lamar now before you get. Yes, sir.
Hey, you was at the towers when Keisha and Andre
what Keisha and you say Andre?
Yeah, I don't think Andre passed away now.
LGB bro, yes sir, with the post, yes sir.
Yeah, I remember. I used to work there. I was way back then.
Yeah, that Andre had that. You know he had that gay man breath though. Yeah, that was my brother though. Yes sir, he was a good guy. Boy. Oh yeah, yes sir, man. I ain't never want to get a haircut after Andre though. I told him just leave the Clippers. I just go never mind. Yeah, I go to Dooney this week. That's all right. I ain't gonna.
Who else you gonna put in the hot seat? Who else you gonna put in the hot seat? Travis Hunter ain't still in the hot seat with you with all his public girlfriend issues. Did you have people in the streets talking about you in your situation like that?
Oh man, they talked about me bad, Holly. But then when I come around, yes sir, they'll laugh at me instead of yes sir. And you can tell that they talk about you. cause they'll look right in the chick you who they the whore's eyes, and they don't even know how to even just embrace her. Yes, sir. And you know, man, but Hollywood, you have caught me in my moments too now. Yes, sir. See, I'm the save a lot man. They call me the grocery store. Cause see, I date save a lot chicks and I build them up to cash and carry and Walmart status. Yes, sir. But then as soon as they get in that Publix or fresh meat market, they're ready to go sleep with Hollywood Red behind my back.
No more. That's what happened.
But Hollywood don't do that. That's one thing Hollywood, he is not gonna sleep with your lip now. Hollywood gonna wait till you home before he take his shower. Yes, sir. Yeah. Whoa. Yes, sir, yeah. Wow. Chocolate walk around with the towel on.
Hollywood is happily married.
Now, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, what you know?
What's the thing with it like, man?
Oh well, no, I had a roommate named Tim. He'd knock on the door, knowing that my chick, yeah. Come on, hey man, what we's at? You know I'm at work, man. What you knocking on the door? What you trying to? I was just knocking on the door to see he got these pants I got on. It's 6 in the morning, and you, man, come on, bro. Yeah. So you know, y'all, you got to watch some of your roommates. Yes, yeah, they be doing. Or they'll try to open up the door and say, "Oh, I forgot that ain't my room." I got amnesia. Yeah, so you know,
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
Yeah, fellas, I mean, man, we reaching into 2025, and you know, I want to be closer to not being concerned about is it everybody business, because like I'm moving into a direction where it is gonna be everybody business. They gonna look at us, they gonna dissect us, they gonna want to see, well, why you think that is this versus that. Is you really, you know, is that really what you doing? Is it what you living? And I want people to be able to see that that's what I'm living. A lot of people say what they doing and they ain't living that. So I don't think you need to be in that public spectrum if you're not walking it how you talking it. So I'm ready. I'm walking it how I talk it.
Facts.
And so I would love for everybody to have that same testimony, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes the motion moves before you got the you know, everything in place. So I'm not mad at nobody who's been in that position, and and some of the cracks was a little bit was more than cracks. It was a big divide in that concrete. It wasn't solid no more. So you got to step on something solid, man. So hopefully you stepping on your spirituality. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that God is who allows me to even be able to speak, because I ain't got to be perfect. So you can pull all the boogers out my nose, and I'm gonna tell you still that my God is great, that it don't take nothing away from who I am, because I'm human, but I can guarantee you that I'm walking it how I talk it, and that's a fact. So I shout out to anybody out there that's standing for something. Stand for something in 2025. Stand for what you standing on. And I stand on this. I stand on that. I'm a man that walks with integrity. I'm a man that's stepping up for my brothers. All my brothers out here. Slim Cat, GIgaloWeeze, Frank Nick. And I done known y'all for over a decade now. Yes, almost 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? So Frank Nick, I know I done known him for 2 decades. I met him when I was 19. So you know it's a beautiful thing. Nigga, you need some, because
you crying, boy.
You need some, because I know you done lost a few of them parlays that you done put all that check on.
Hey, I ain't lost one tonight. I'm so mad. I might take somebody out tonight. I gotta go to bed. Might go to the balance tonight, man. I ain't lost everything.
It's 2025, though, brother. And so before I throw it back to y'all, Is it everybody's business? It can be, and it might be, but just make sure that your business solid.
Right.
Make sure your business solid. Then they can talk about it all they want, but they ain't really got nothing that's gonna really work because you doing what you're supposed to do. That's the fact, brother. So yeah, man. So we getting into this last portion of the conversation. Travis Hunter. I mean, it is a big deal. Like I say, when your business, if you talking about a girlfriend, bro. Like not just your wife, a girlfriend that everybody got something to say. Celebrities is talking about your relationship. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I look at it from the point that if one of y'all told me a chick that I was messing with and y'all had some information on her, for me, it wouldn't even be attractive to me to want to mess with her no more. But that's me.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Slim Cat? If I had some information on somebody who you thought was, or you treated them like, or you gave them the red carpet treatment, like, or whatever that made you, put her higher than just an average female that you could be dealing with.
What would I don't know, man. Sometimes dudes be lying too, though, bro.
That's true.
Sometimes dudes be wanting them, man. I don't know. It depends. Sometimes, at this
Well,
age,
but I guess that depends on where you got that information from. So, like I say, if I told you that, then how would you take it?
This old light skinned boys, I hate him. Nah, this light skinned brother, hate him. He don't want to win no damn surprise, dog. He don't want to win no surprise, dog. I probably coming from you. I just say I know you. We stylistic, we different. So yeah, I'll listen to you. But some of these ugly cats, man. It depends on, and it also depends on. If I'm just trying to get a cut, buddy, I don't care. I'm just trying to do what I got to do and get on my way.
Yeah.
If somebody I'm trying to wife and he's like, hey, then I consider it. But if I'm just trying to do what I need to do and get on about my way, I don't really care. But like Travis Hunter, we all went to school with guys like Travis Hunter, and they wiped the month. I mean, God forgive me, they wiped the shows. We all know them, and we told them, bro, she went such and such. They don't want to hear that.
That's a fact. Everybody needs their time to learn. Yeah, everybody got to learn a different way. I know for me, like, I came into high school with the mentality that every female that I was trying to like have some level of liking. Back then it wasn't me thinking about love. I was thinking about, I like her, like I'm going to church. So I'm thinking, I'm looking at her like how I'm thinking Jesus supposed to look at her, and that was, and it set me up for failure.
It will. That's me too.
It set me up for failure because I wasn't in the capacity to really fulfill that. Like, I ain't back in the olden days where you marrying a girl that's 12 years old. Like, but usually the girls that's 12 back then, they marrying somebody that's 24. We far from that anymore. So the mindset of trying to like find a female at that age and thinking that you gonna fulfill some of those same, expectations is just something that your parents got to groom you for at the house and manage those expectations. You don't come out there with this big, bleeding heart like, oh, I want to be in love. It don't work that way. And them girls saw me and they ate me up. They were like, "Oh yeah, we got this. We got this old duck. Yeah, he and I was operating off of, I want to be in love. I'm listening to R. Kelly albums. I'm listening to Carl Thomas.
Genuine.
I'm listening to Drew Hill, Genuine. I'm listening to all that. I'm still listening to Mystical and Master P and No Limit. But most of the time by myself, I was listening to R&B. You know, it was the vibe. So that's why that chink in my armor was exposed. So I take that. But at the end of the day, you know, when you got good intentions, you expect something good from it. So,
but you would agree though, if he gonna go through it, this is the time now to go through it. As long as he don't get no baby out of the situation. That's my biggest deal with Travis. He get a baby, or not even just Travis, anybody in his position.
Yeah, but he done put a ring on it. He done spent a check on that. He done spent $100K from what the media say for the ring. So it ain't just shacking up no more.
Still ain't no baby though. He get a baby, he's done.
That's true. You can take the ring off the finger, and you're right. It's not binding. They're not married. But I'm just looking at what he's putting in the universe. He's putting in the universe that this finna be my chick. Otherwise, he could have just done that and not do all that. So,
well, we got the real question is why sucker dudes out here trying to expose women? What era is this, man? These dudes, and then the dude finally came out and said that video was before she even knew who Travis was. So a lot of these dudes clout chasing on the situation. But
I agree.
From an overall standpoint, though, when you're a public figure, man, people gonna be in your business, man. People in Jay-Z business, they in Beyonce business. When you start making money like that, when you're a millionaire, it's people's business.
Facts.
And what you make is on public records is people's business. So like he'll learn, man. You get like I said, you gotta go through something to learn, man.
So is it everybody business?
At that status, yes. Once it hit the internet, it's everybody's business.
Now my next question for you. My next question for you though, is it everybody business when it's your family and some of your tea spill out of the cup? Is it the same way?
Somebody with status.
No, I'm talking about like you. Like let's just say like you and let's just say you was in the bathroom and your lady, you was at your mama's house. Something that you was just y'all talking about, but somehow or another you was in the bathroom and then mama heard about it and now all of a sudden she got an opinion about it. Is it everybody's business when your business become public business?
If we get out the bag, is once you put people in your business, it's everybody's business. Cause you can't trust people to be solid. So you just got, like I say, for me, if you worrying about my life, man, your life really ain't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? But if you worry about what I got going on, your life is terrible. That's just keeping you fat. But
so and I'm using a bad example because I look at my mama and she gonna come with the good. She gonna come with something wholesome. But I'm just meaning like for example, because that ain't everybody. Everybody don't look. Everybody mama ain't gonna resonate that same type of energy. Some people's mamas they do too much. Some people's mamas, they don't care about what they got going on. So
they sure don't.
So
an example would have been if say your brother's wife heard it and then she put it out to everybody. Is it everybody?
Well, let's change it. Like your wife's friend heard some of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
air it out. Yeah, that's
and now all of a sudden now it's like, are you going to defend it? Or you just gonna be like it ain't nobody business? I guess it depends on how the way it come out. And
that's
it's tough.
Let's ask my boy Frank, man. He's a little older. He might got some better insight. See what Frank got to say. Let the OG talk. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know.
That's a good pass right there. That's a good pass. Big dog, what you got? What you think? Is it everybody business?
Well, I'm gonna say, man, like just answer the question. It depends. Like KT was just saying, it depends on who it's coming from and how they bringing you the information. But when it strictly comes to this Travis Hunter, I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this.
Let's go.
When it comes after you, as a man, after you find your purpose in life and you decide on your purpose in life, the second most important decision is the woman that you choose.
True.
Because she's the one that's gonna make you or break you, because she's a reflection of you. If you get with some old scallywag, somebody just out for what you got, now you done took your potential, your earning potential, your potential, your leadership, everything that you set goals for yourself. She done took that back at least 15 years. If you choose the right woman, if you choose the wrong woman. Now you got kids that ain't living in the same household as you, because you know you're not gonna deal with that for life. You're probably gonna break up with her. Now you paying into 2 households, 3 households, however many it may be. So choosing the right woman, man, is very important. And I learned that later on in life. You know, too. Hollywood. When I was a youngin', I was skipping everything. Me too. So finding the right woman, man, is the second most important decision after your purpose. The second most important decision you're gonna have in life. So is it everybody business? Yeah. What happened to the moniker, it takes a village? Does that stop once you become an adult? This is the first time I've seen black people, and not to say that all the comments are negative. This is the first time I've seen us as a diaspora get on one accord, saying that this woman is not right for this man. We want Travis Hunter to do good in life. Everybody sees that this young man is doing things with himself. He's the best player in college football. Just won the Heisman to prove it.
Okay, I'll throw a kick in this for you, Frank. So if it's a black woman, this is the same tone?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I hear Deacon back there cooking. I hear him smelling the fumes back there. Deacon, what you got? What you?
Nah, because like Brother Frank just said, you know, and I agree with what everybody's saying. But if it was a black woman, a sister, would it be the same type of energy?
I don't think so.
I want to hear Brother Frank and you on this one, Hollywood, because yes, I'm listening. I want y'all opinion.
Big Frank, you was already stirring the pot. I add a little bit of salt after you, brother, because I think because you are well qualified for this conversation.
Yeah, you know, of course, it should be that way with no matter if she Ming Lee, Su Young, you know, Garcia, you know, Becky or Keisha. It don't matter who it is. If the woman is not right, if she doesn't walk in the same path, doesn't have that same attitude towards life that you got, then she ain't no good for you. I mean, this woman is constantly embarrassing this man on national TV, not standing up for him for the Heisman. You know, she telling people when they have interviews, I wasn't really into him like that until she knew who he was. The brother came on with an interview, said he had to tell her who he was, and that's when she doubled back. I mean, this man standing out, he dropping off the parties and sitting outside of the car, waiting on her to come out the party. I'm like, come on, man. And you know, all these videos coming out about her saying, oh yeah, she ain't do this, she ain't do that. And now all these videos with proof coming out. I mean, to me, I'm proud of the community for putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? But he's green. He's one of them ugly Negroes who ain't never had no fine chick before. Now he done got a taste of that, and now he don't know what to do with himself.
Hollywood Red, before you answer, Hollywood, let me throw a bunker. Look at the Cooking with Kaya chick. The black women hate her. They hate this black woman that's cooking for black men. Go ahead, y'all. I'm listening.
I mean, you know, Travis got a brother that's being, you know, highly prospected. And so, do you think they probably go even though he ain't made it there yet, but if he got any kind of DNA from Hunter, I'm pretty sure even if he don't become as big as a star as him, he gonna make it to the league.
True.
Right. So you think he gonna be a duck too, or is it, because this is a duck move? I'm just being honest. It's a duck move. He is not. He really is not in the right.
Ready. He's not ready, yo.
He's not in the right circle of people that's speaking into him, because even if these things are raining in true, somebody should have already been telling him that he listened to. Like, that's the sad part, is that the truth should never really be comfortable. The truth is just the truth. Now, if you align in your life in the right frequency and direction with the truth, then it's going to come over a little bit easier. But if you going in the opposite direction, then that's changing everything in your life. That's shaking stuff up. And none of us is comfortable enough to just look at that and say, yeah, man, I'm ready for that. Otherwise, it wouldn't just come as a shock. You're doing something opposite to that. That truth is going to take a while to set in. So for him, I don't know what his life been like before that. To me, he's probably somebody who just been solely focused on sports, that he has no acumen when it comes to relationships and in relations with women. I don't know if his parents are together. I don't know what, but he got a brother coming out. So in my mind, I'm thinking they must have they're coming from a 2-parent household. So I would hope that.
But
that's not that can't be the case, because otherwise it doesn't. No. Let me say it the right way. If their parents are coming in a 2-parent household, then he might be like me. He might have been like me when I was in high school, that I thought every woman had good intentions for me, and maybe that might be something that he's exercising. So for that, I still would have been listening to my homeboys, the people that I was hanging with back then. If they would have put a bug in my ear and said, "Hey, man, because matter of fact, it did happen. A chick I was dealing with, and I really liked her a lot. I don't let everybody just tell me what to do, but at that time, I was receptive to what people were telling me. And when I heard it, I responded. I ain't messed with her no more. I even took my little ring back. I gave her a little gold ring because I thought I was doing something. I had me a little job at Foot Locker. I gave her a little gold ring, and my little ego was crushed, because I was heard that she was hanging with other dudes and whatever else, and I was like, nah. I was hey, when you deal with me, baby, I'm gonna open up all the doors, and when you hurt my feelings, I'm closing all of them. I ain't hanging around. So I don't know about her. If I'd have heard that, I'm pulling. I'm turning the water off, baby. It's over.
But listen, y'all missing a key component, man. And this is the thing what's gonna hurt Travis, man. He's the money maker. So ain't too many people gonna want to bother his happiness, because they don't want to get cut off. That's really what hurt a lot of society. Even with the rappers, a lot of these rappers got yes men, so he's like dirt. He had to be a yes man to do what he did. How you hire your homeboys to do the hit? Come on, man. That's what happens when you ain't got nobody who can check you. Say, hey, you're doing it right. And a lot of these guys, they run athletes. They don't want to get cut off, man. They know he's gonna have a bag, so they gonna bite their tongue. In their mind, they know, bro, she ain't the move. But you know how it is. You try to come between a man and the girl he likes, that causes a lot of friction. And then the dude might think you want the girl now. He might say, oh, you might want her. You don't want me with her. Cause he still got that young mind, even though he's a good athlete.
I mean, I'm gonna add this really fast. The reason why that this round table of conversations is going on right now is because nobody in here is a yes man.
That's true.
That's a product of this environment right now. Mm-hmm. My brotherhood with each one of y'all is that I respect you and I admire you because you're not a yes man. That's not that, and it may come to a shock to somebody who's listening to this, but the true fact is that the world does not really run by those standards. I see a lot of people that are more comfortable with yes men, yes women, whatever, just people around you that don't give you the real transparency of how they think. Many times I bust it down with my brother Frank. And you know what I appreciate about him is that I'm not glorifying it, but I'm just putting it into a good context I think most people can understand. He many times is my devil's advocate because he gonna tell me about what he feels I'm gonna run up against. But you know, it's good to hear that because I know he telling me in love. He ain't telling me to try to just put a hole in my boat. He telling me that so that I can see it. So ahead of time, I already need to be prepared for that if I'm not already. Same thing when I speak to Deacon Weezo. Same thing when I speak to Slim Cat. I speak to them in the same way that I want them to look out for me. Look out because I see something coming. It may not always be right, but it's coming from a good place. So when by right, I mean, okay, it may not happen next week, or it may not happen exactly how the way somebody see it. But when somebody love you and they got the best intentions for you, they gonna look out for what is coming up ahead. They ain't just trying to just be worried about what's at the moment. That's the true brotherhood and friendship that you can have.
Yeah.
When you allow somebody to speak into you like he should have. He should have people speaking into him just like that.
Yeah, that's what he needs until he gets that. He's still almost like when you see him, like he's still
It's hard though. I'm gonna tell you because we know our female, we know our girl, and I'm gonna be honest. You know, I've been into a relationship like that. My first wife. You know, you hear about their reputation and all that, and a lot of it be lust. You know, even though we hear all these bad things, but a lot of us know, like Charleston White said, we know our chick. We know, deep down we know. And I'm pretty sure that he probably using that because I've been through that. I ain't gonna lie, fellas. After graduating Southeast, a lot of the females and stuff, that you thought that a lot of us thought, was our top A level female. It's like after high school, that's when you can a guy like myself or somebody can get him. You couldn't get them when you was in school, but then a lot of the females, not all, but a lot of them have had them reputations to where they have put themselves out there. But then, a lot of us brothers, that wasn't used to that type of woman, that type of man, like it hurts us, but it's a lust thing, and he gonna have to grow out of that. That's a personal walk he gonna have to have on his own. He gonna have to go through it himself because the more you tell him no, the more he gonna say yes. Yes. So let him walk through it. If he got to be on child support, if she got to dog him out with his friends, I know nobody don't want to see him, but the man is evidently he ain't tired. Like it's something about. I had to go through it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I went through it. I just not too long ago went through it. And Hollywood can speak on it all, but with that being said, I'm glad I went through it because it made me who I am today. And we got to, and we love him like we say we do.
But the only thing, like I ain't counting your pockets, but this guy, I think
he got a lot to lose.
Situation simple, he got a lot to lose, man.
Yeah,
a woman like that, stuff can go bad, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like situation same, but he's about to be a multi-millionaire for years to come. And you bring that kind of luggage with you, man. When you get that, it can do a lot.
Yeah, but then let's look at it from let's just say that you finna be tied into working a job at Tropicana for 20 years because you had a baby with somebody that everybody knew was a hoe, was sleeping with everybody else, and now you got a baby from her, but they were just trying to tell you ahead of time, hey homie, you probably don't need to be doing all that. And then next thing you know, you hot. Cause now you tied into 20 plus years over a baby that, yeah, you happy now because the baby was healthy and all of that, but all of this backgrounds of it wasn't necessarily how you matched up
thinking that was how I wanted to have my children.
Dude, the girl got his password to his phone. He don't got hers.
Yup.
I ain't the one to go through nobody's phone, but that says a lot.
Says a whole lot.
Yeah.
Says a whole lot. I don't go through phones. But for a woman to sit there on the internet and say, I got the password to his phone, so he don't got mine, that's a red flag. You better run for it. Like Juvenile say, run for it, run for it, run. You better get out of there.
Look what we talking about, though.
She don't even want this man to take pictures with the fans that happen to be women while he's at a meet and greet. She over there pouting in the corner because he taking pictures with women fans. Like, come on, man. You can't that's bad business.
Yeah.
Bad business.
Facts.
Nobody like that around. She's gonna stop your earning potential right where it's at, right where it started. Cause they don't want to deal with her. What was the dude name that played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? The cornerback. His wife was always in the picture, always Miko, something like
Miko
that.
Grimes.
Yeah, Miko Grimes. There you go. Yeah, she two out there and arguing with the GM and everything. They cut him.
Yeah.
Like this
And that's what they're saying about. That's what they're saying about Travis Hunter is that will it affect his stock in the draft because of his domestic stuff that's going on? And the answer is that it can change the numbers that's going to be on that check.
Facts.
It can. And then you like I say, man. I hope you do the right thing, bro. But
yeah.
Sometimes it's written on the wall, man. When you're in that position where you can change your life and your grandkids' life and everybody else's life forever and ever.
Damn.
Well, you remember when we first bust this down, we was on I'm still on the same side of the fence I was on, but I told you before all the stuff started coming out, I already felt it was a bad move. Am I right, Slim Cat?
You right.
You was actually rooting that she was all right.
Yeah,
she was a good decision. Now what did you see before and what you see now that was so different?
Because the first thing I seen crisis management. I seen the crisis management team. When they did that live. When she went and did that solo live explaining herself. To me, it's always a bad mistake when you start explaining to the public why you're doing this and doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds too much like you. Otherwise, you're supposed to just let it go. It'll go over. She went on YouTube live. So I met Travis back then, 3 years ago, and I thought he was good. Really doing all this bull crap. Sometimes saying less is best.
But Hollywood.
She's done.
Hey, but that Latina, Hollywood Red, you just it's something about the Latina, boy. God,
they ain't gonna cost millions, though. They ain't gonna cost no millions.
Yeah, Hollywood Red. Can you, brother, you gotta let them know about your past with that, bro. Man,
that's another conversation. But yeah, man, I'll never just make broad statements and say everybody like that. I don't want to say that. I think there's some cultural, things that can play a role, but I don't think that's everybody's truth. Just like I don't think that every black woman is ratchet. I don't think every black woman is a lot of what the media shows. I think there's some really good black women. The Spanish, my Spanish experience, I've had more than one, but both of them definitely had some some very aggressive tendencies and very outspoken. But then tell me that they love me. It was it was definitely a roller coaster, but once I started, it's just like when you go to Busch Gardens, you get that year pass. You only gonna go there really twice because you done been on the rides. You know what I'm saying? You done it before. So it feel like the same thing. I done rode this ride before.
Damn, Hollywood, yeah, 'cause Hollywood had them for the Latinas, man.
But the thing with Travis Hunter, the girl he got is the typical NFL type of girl. Most of them guys got women who look just like her. They all got that same style of woman. I don't know, maybe it's, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't admit, a lot of football players really green. A lot of these athletes, I hate to say it like that, because their whole life they've been just, what's the word? Everybody served them, because they try to get them what they need to get. A lot of these guys, man, when you hear them talk with the mic, like, God, this dude sound like Urkel. They ain't got no street credit. He don't know what's going on in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because the family protected them and did what they can to get them what they get.
I like what Dion's doing out there.
Type of women. So they don't find for the type of women who know these guys don't know nothing.
So KT, why do you think that Dion has been in very high profile relationships? Why do you think that Dion has not been able to shield him better from seeing something like this?
Look at his relationships, how raggedy they been.
That's a fact.
He can't really say nothing.
Well, that's the thing. I think that good relationships could be just as beneficial of an experience as a bad, because a bad lets me know, just like we were speaking on some of my past relationships, even though I didn't cross the finish line, what it did show me was how to better narrow the scope of what I don't want. And knowing what I don't want is just as beneficial as knowing what I do want.
You taught me that, bro. Hollywood, you taught me that watching your movies. Yeah, facts.
So Dion could still tell him about what to avoid. So he may not have a best relationship history, but I mean, he's got a good relationship with his kids. What it seems like he's grooming. He got 2 sons on his same college football team. Like, come on, man, it's a D1. You can't knock that. Even though him and Pilar couldn't walk down the field for the son's senior day, that was a funny situation. Dion was doing the Dion shuffle on him.
It goes back to that single mother, though. It's the way that we've been loved as black males. Think about it. Even though other races have these issues, it's something about the black man. The women are our weakness. They know what we want. Drugs and women. Go throw us some alcohol. Put them red bone women in the contract. And I have 20 baby mamas. Look at Peter Ward, all these guys that have been places that's here with no money or no success. Yes, sir. The women. Yeah, the women have taken. Y'all notice the women have been our kryptonite, man, especially with black men.
I think it goes on with other races. They just, like I say, they do a better job of hiding that stuff.
Yeah, facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
White people they go through the same stuff. Mexican, Spanish, everybody. They just it's something about us as black people or African Americans is
yeah, man.
It's like the blogs always want to air us out, man.
Yeah, World Star Hip Hop. Yep, that's another.
No matter what happens, we get aired out.
But like you see, it's so many people, like we said earlier, weighing in on it. So it's like you and I, we ain't gonna get to Travis Hunter's ear. But you got people like Dez Bryant that even him, he's got a very unique tie. He's with the Dallas Cowboys. He's a household name. So he got multiple ways that he can get to Dion. And he could have said, "Hey, Dion, put me in with Travis Hunter." You think Dion wouldn't have done that?
No, I don't think so. I think Dion chanceling Travis. I think he trying to keep as many people away from him.
Yeah,
I don't think Travis is an act. I can't speak for. I don't think everybody can get to Travis.
I like that.
But that's not everybody though. Like you say, like we can't put it in the call and say, "Yeah, man, let's talk to Travis." But you don't think somebody high profile and coming from the same team?
I'm telling you, it's athletes Dion protecting Travis from. He treat that man like that's his own son.
Yeah.
But you said that, but see, that's the part that I can't see it on both sides of the spectrum. Because if he's treating him like his son, then why ain't Shador and his other son in the headlines with that when they probably chasing the same type of female because Shador coming speaking up for the man. Just like and I ain't heard Dion say nothing like, "Oh yeah, all these dudes they clout chasing," and which I agree. I think a lot of people are clout chasing.
I think he had that conversation with him off behind the scenes,
off the camera.
Just like the name of the show, isn't it? It's real tricky with this Travis thing, man. But just to take it off Travis with any young man in that situation, sometimes you got to see the signs, man. You got to see the signs, man, and step back and say, you know what? Let's slow it down a little bit, man. I'm telling you, man.
Let's open it up. Let's open it up on this topic, and you can be the first one to. It's the same topic, but it's just in a different perspective.
Go ahead, man.
What kind of conversation are you having with your son to prevent him from grooming a woman like that?
I tell him, man, don't bring that woman by my house no more first. I don't want to see her no more. She no good. She bad news. You go out there and get a baby from that girl, you're on your own. That's all I got to say.
Ouch.
That's what somebody told me.
Oh my goodness. Not that he on his own.
Yeah, you got to, man, because no real talk though. I'm like, man, you got to just take your time, man. But I'm older, so I ain't gonna really know. The technology's gonna be different, so I might not have the same access I got now, or be as hip to what's going on and then to know. If I just see a nice young lady with, I don't know what she got. I just say just really do your due diligence on what you like before you get too deep in it and go through what I went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how transparent are you about what you've been through with your sons? I mean, I know some of them are very young and they probably still ain't at the age yet. But do you at some point in time before they jump off the porch, are you plan on being transparent?
I said, you better do good in school because no woman don't want no broke man. I said, you got to do right. You got to get some buddies, man.
I got you. Yeah, but that doing good in school ain't talking about when you was the butt naked, man.
No, man, I don't want me living that lifestyle cost me so much money, man. I was great. I would tell you to be the geek. Stay away from women until you grown, man, because these women will bring you down, man. Once you get a taste of it, man, it's hard to just go cold turkey on it. It's like you almost in the chase until you get about 21, and then 25, the chase slow down.
So you agree, though, that conversation needs to be had?
Oh, for sure. I'll probably try to do that before they start taking people serious, man. Because, man, like I say, man, it's rough, man. I made some crucial mistakes. And people warned me, too. I used to laugh at them. They used to tell me everything, and now I'm going through it. They used to tell me, hey, man, I'm telling you, you don't want that. You don't want to pay all that child support. I told them fools I can't have no kids. And I got hit with them kids. My life has been the same since. Still trying to get up out, boy. They're 14 years old though, so they get older.
Yeah, you see your kids over and done with. See, I'm starting at 40. Like it ain't too. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's different strokes for different folks, man.
50 when I was a teenager. I was still in the car every night.
You say what, bro?
My parents was in their 50s when I was a teenager. Man, I was still in the car, everything. Y'all old, you old, man. You tired, sleep by 8 o'clock. Hey, come through the window. They ain't getting nothing.
I was still in the car, even still. My mama had me at 21, and I was still in her car. I used to steal her car. She used to wake up in the morning because she used to keep the keys up there by the kitchen. And so we lived in an apartment. We used to live in Manatee Woods, and so there was so many parking spaces out there. I really didn't think she was going to pay attention where I parked it at, but she a detail-oriented woman. She like, baby, did you? And when she asked them questions, she really already knew the answer. She was just giving me space to lie. Baby, she called me by my government. Hey, did you know? you know if did you move the car? Mama, I don't even drive. What are you talking about?
Well, the bad, hey boy, that's crazy. I did the same.
And the funny part was that back then, I used to go pick Sega up. That was what I was doing.
No way.
It's a fact, bro.
You a bad man, boy.
That's
kids doing that. These new kids, they ain't trying to go see no woman. They trying to go rob the gas station. But Travis gonna be all right, man. He just gotta hopefully, man. Like I said, I always wanted to work for everybody. Hopefully she change. If he gonna be with her, hopefully she change. They know how to handle this stuff a little better. But like I said, man, every man gotta learn, man. Every man got to be a man, you gotta go through something. If you ain't never been through that, you ain't a man yet.
You can't safeguard people from everything. You can coach them up, but they still gotta jump off that diving board. That's
just like a baby, man. Before a baby can walk, he gotta fall down and keep him trying. So hopefully he don't fall down too much where he can't get up. Like I say, right now, his mental might be messed up, man. Because everybody attacking his girlfriend, he love her. Everybody saying she a thought. And now he love her. He really love that girl. That's the crazy. The thing, he really loves her.
The culture is not just like dogging her out. There's a lot of wood that's burning in the fire. It's not just empty promises. Like, people are bringing receipts. So seeing her in the ways that she's being put out there, and the only thing I remember bro saying was he been with her for 5 years. He said that so confidently, and I'm like, 5 years, y'all still jitterbug. So the stuff that she been doing, and that you basically saying y'all been together since what, 17 or something? Like when did she have time to do this? And she been on your shoulder the whole way. You got dudes cuffing the booty and little ratchet rap videos that ain't nobody even heard of the dude that's in the videos. Like, making t-shirts. Like, oh no, bro. Like, I just would have never been. I can't say it can't happen to anybody, but if I would have been the moment that I would have been made aware of that, it would have changed my whole perception of that woman. That's a fact. It would have been, and not like you were saying before. If it was, at that age, I was not looking to marry. I had already kind of had I already ran into the females that shaped my perception that every woman ain't that type of woman. And so by the time that I was in my 20s, I wasn't even thinking about marriage then. I was just thinking about, I just wanted a girlfriend, and I would have just been happy with just being with one girl. But after, I guess, go ahead, bro. What you got?
Let me ask you this. Has anybody ever thought about, what if he already knew all of this about the video and everything? He still decided this is what he wants. Does that change your perception of this? If you already knew this information about the videos and all this and all that other stuff that we just now, that the public just now seeing, that she already broke down. I was in this video.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You're saying that if he already knew this and he's still treating her like a queen, even though he knew all of this.
Yeah, and the public just not getting this information, but he been knew this previous. Does it change anything for you guys?
I mean, my perception of his decision making is still bad. So no, it wouldn't change how I think about his decision making, because it's already bad now. You know, the only thing I've been able to grade him on is the only thing I've been grading him on is his physicality and what he's able to provide for sports, his swag and all of that. You know, that's not a part of what his respect value is for me. I ain't looking at trying to wear what he wears. I ain't trying to emulate him in any kind of way. There's nothing that he's doing that other than, like I say, that he's a great athlete. So I think anybody who's gauging him any more than that, I'd have to wonder why they would put him on that type of pedestal. I just think he's just a great athlete, and that's why he's in the conversation.
Man, that chick is a predator, man.
Oh God,
she's a predator.
Facts.
He was in high school. She was a freshman in college when she scooped him up, man. That man ain't
Wow.
no
So
better.
she
Like I said,
so she's older than him.
yeah, she's older than him. Like I said it before, she didn't know nothing about that man until he was All-American in high school. So she saw he was the number one high school recruit coming out of the state of Georgia. He's Mr. Football. Like, come on, man. Let's just call it what it is. The man, he's a kid. He's still a kid. You can tell by his mannerism, his antics, the way he carry himself. He's still a kid. She's a predator. She done been in them rooms with the like the videos we see with all these rap dudes or whatever. She done lived that lifestyle. So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, that's right. He
put that thing on him. He don't know what to do because he never had that type of attention from that type of caliber of woman. Not saying that she's a beauty queen, but she is a woman that he never thought that he could get. And now that he got her, now he don't know what to do with himself. So that's why he's saying he love her. That's why he's saying they've been together 5 years, and he's standing on that. He wears that like a badge. Dude don't know no better, man.
And if he leave her today or tomorrow, she's still gonna get paid.
Still gonna get paid.
I mean, she already got 100. She already got 100K on her finger.
100K.
Brand deals.
But how you break out that spell?
Right.
Hollywood, how you break out that spell? Go with that type of woman, man.
Oh man, I mean, to me, you got one or two. You got one or two directions. You gonna keep trying to band-aid it. You know, like me, I had issues separate from him. Like it started to become toxic to where I didn't see her as that person no more. I saw her as the person that didn't have the superhero costume on anymore. That my vision of that changed because she started to show me who she really was and who I really was in her. So I obviously he hadn't come to that yet. And maybe that ain't the case. Maybe, she's treating him, aside from what we feel like, maybe she's doing exactly what he needs right now. He's a kid, so probably all he needs is Lunchables, and that his PlayStation is got his games and ready to play with the homeboys. Oh, thank you, baby. Maybe his expectations are very low.
She got it wrapped up, boy. She got it wrapped right on her finger.
See, Hollywood was the only dude I know that could break that. Like, no other dude did that. And people still ask me to this day how he did that. Because they do go off looks. I swear to God, yo. Hey, Hollywood, tell me. These dudes be, it's crazy, y'all. Looks get you. Man, Hollywood, when you gonna be, Hollywood, you gotta tell your story, brother. Please. That story need to be told, bro. Nobody ever done what you did, bro.
I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that, man. Like I said, brother, I was a sucker for love at some certain point. Ninth grade, I was a sucker for love. That's the truth. I used to meet all my females in church, and I thought because I met them at church that they was the right type of female. It began from that all the way till I got to my last relationship before getting married, and I still didn't have the total view of what that woman needed to be. But I can tell you now, the right version is finding one that loves Christ more than she loves you. And if she does that, brother, that's the only thing I can tell you is that if it's a true love for Christ, then she knows how the way to treat you even when you ain't on your A game. And it goes both ways because that man appreciates her. She doesn't always have to be everything that she says she is. It's just certain things you just ain't gonna do. That's the real key. It's certain things you just ain't gonna do. When you start bringing in disrespect, it's hard to come back from that. So to me right now, she must not be disrespecting him in a way that he feels disrespected, because that's our language. Men, we want respect. So to me, obviously, he ain't feeling disrespected because once that starts happening, a man now he doesn't feel so much that he's the protector. Now he got to be protected because he sees that the woman don't have his best interest in mind. Now I got to protect myself. So once you start getting into that, it's just obvious. So I eventually got to that point.
I agree with Big Frank. She prayed on this young man, and he is locked up, and he can't do nothing about it. And I hope he'll never hit her anytime in the past, because she might hold that over his head. If you ever leave me, I'm exposing it all. He in bad condition, man. Prayers for him. Prayers for Travis. That's all I can say, man. He in bad condition, boy. He's locked up. He can't leave if he won't leave. He's in a bad situation, dog.
It's tough. I'm gonna tell y'all,
and
man.
She probably took his virginity too.
But that's how I was with my ex. I mean, but seeing Hollywood Red is the only dude I know that broke that spell. Because a lot of dudes, man, just his ex, they still just want her because of her looks. And Hollywood, the only man that, and I swear to God, y'all, he's a grown man. They be asking about this man and all. Oh man, it's crazy, y'all.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them know my relationship with her. I mean, Slim Cat, he came to my apartment when I was with her, and of course, Big Frank, he know because I used to be bending his ear when things weren't going right. So it just. So it was a full, I'm transparent, and I tattooed the woman on me. So that means I'm just keeping it buck, my heart was wide open, I was engaged to the woman, so my ring was on her finger too, just like Buddy was. So I really had the intention of wanting that to be, I wasn't just chilling, I wasn't just hanging out. So it is what it is. I don't have no shame about it because that's what you get when you get with me. I'm all in. I ain't that halfway in between. That's what it was. But once it ain't there, like I say, I'm all in. So when I ain't all in, then it's over with. I can't just sit there and just try to. Just try to put makeup on it. When it's ugly, I see that, so I work on both sides of that. If it's all good to me, then I'm, to where I still got faith in it. I'm rocking with it.
Tell me about this though, Hollywood. Like without having God in the woman's life, because you just said something, like because everybody else looking at the looks, but without the God in that woman, or any woman. Because you just said something. Even with you just said something right there, brother.
That's a fact. I mean, but there's people that subscribe to different faiths that can say that to them to the same thing, and I don't, I'm not gonna knock them, but to me, what has worked for me is that this is my second marriage. So before I was dealing with that situation, I was married to my ex, who was a black woman that I met from the church.
Beautiful.
My granddaddy's church and her daddy's church was on the same street. So it just seemed like the right thing to do. We came from the same background, but she was playing church, and so was I. We went to church, but I wasn't really putting none of that in my daily life. I was cheating on her. I was trying to figure stuff out because I didn't start it in the right way. I didn't have an income to be able to guarantee that I can take care of a family. She was thinking about kids, and I'm thinking, I already got a kid. It's you, because she wasn't thinking about survival. She wasn't thinking about the instincts that just made me feel like somebody got my back. And that's not a discredit to her, but that's just what it was. Her parents didn't train her that way. So when I started to see that, it was a disconnect. And the power the water got turned off, the power got shut off, and it never got turned back on. I never seen her in I never seen her in that light anymore. So
So you know that was good.
So she wasn't too much of a grinder.
She didn't have that in her at all. So that's why, you know, as I was evolving into the man that I am now, you know, I was watering seeds. I was looking for the seed to plant. I wasn't even watering it yet because I didn't know the potential. I just knew I had that in me, and she just couldn't see that. All she wanted me to do was sit on the couch and watch movies. I'm just like, baby, that ain't, you know.
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about. Hollywood, I know. Ooh, but can y'all be friends? Like, can you and your ex be friends? Like, can you?
I don't see men being friends with a woman that's married. It just don't. It ain't. To me, it's a different type of association. Now, you know, because friends means that I'm concerned about what goes on in your day to day. I don't need to be concerned about what no woman is doing in her day to day other than my wife, my mama, my them. So I don't think that that's appropriate. I think you just got to put it in a different context. Like I got couple friends, so that means that when we associate, it's in that right context. I mean, like when we come together, her husband comes with her, my wife comes with me, and we bust it down that way.
Would you go to your ex-wife's funeral?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, it's not that it's you know that I don't wish nothing bad on her because I don't. Now with her now her father passed away, and I hit her up on a Facebook text. It said, you know, they sent my condolences. I wasn't married, but I mean, but I would have still done that even being married. I would have put it in that way. That's appropriate to me.
That is appropriate.
I would also tell my wife that I did it too. Like, you know, it wouldn't be something that like holds a secret. So
I'm gonna ask Weezo something.
Okay, yes, sir.
If you with a woman, is it okay to give your baby mama a Mother's Day present?
It all depend on the mind frame. I mean, I wouldn't, but it all depend on the mind frame. Yeah,
I don't think I could either.
You know, can I be honest though, y'all? Like, this is who Travis need to talk with. Like, you, Hollywood Red, Sexy Child, you, Frank. Like, I could tell by the way y'all, even with your growth, Hollywood, because in Manatee County, a lot of men is still stuck on this woman, and I bring up Hollywood Red because he not, you know, by him moving from here, but they still stuck on this woman's looks. Like, looks are really for a woman, like it's something with us, with black people, even the women, like that. Look at Hollywood Red. Hollywood, how many people want babies by you because of your look? How many females said it? My cousin Connie said it. She Sapo said
it. I don't know about that, brother.
I don't know about that either, dog.
Okay, let me go. I'm coming, brother. Give me 1 second. No. Yeah, man. I swear to y'all, Hollywood, how many times though you had to watch that, make sure that rubber was still on? You know me, I ain't wearing nothing, so mine gonna be fair.
You trying to get me flowers, or you trying to put me in the coffin, bro? I'm not sure which one you doing over there.
This the kind of relationship.
I gotta say, man, I appreciate you though, brother. As you know how you seen the butterfly effect. There was a time where I wasn't that guy. When I was speaking to, like I say, these women that had bad intentions for me. I always had a good heart, but I just didn't have enough street smarts. And then by the time I got into the military, I was 19 when I got in the military. Then that's when I met Big Frank. And so me and him became brothers, you know, because he used to tell me, he was like, bro, you know, he was always, like I told you, he was always devil's advocate. He'd be like, oh, bro, you messing with some I mean, any name other than the child of God. That's the way we call it, people. But I mean,
we seen all kinds of life. We were deployed. We was on an aircraft carrier for 9 months almost, and got deployed after 9/11. Spent our money doing everything, like going through Europe, doing whatever young men do at that time. Like I done seen it with him. He done seen me from women that I didn't care about to women that I really cared about. So he done seen both sides, and like he seen where my heart was at. And so like, but at the end of the day, you just can't be no bleeding heart. Have good intentions, but you need to know where you need to water you need to know where you need to water, what plants you need to water, and which ones you need to let die.
That's true.
Facts.
At the end of the day, you had to go through something to get where you at now.
You like. Don't never go for the woman that you like. Go for the woman that like you, and you will never go wrong.
That's a fact.
You know what? And that's the same thing I tell people about cars. Don't never buy the first car you see.
You say what you say, bro?
I say don't ever buy the first car you see.
That's a fact too. It got a good car wash and the paint job. That's it.
Sir.
That's most of these women out here. They ain't even cultural. That's just period. If you still locked in on looks, and it's not just looks. Now they gotta look good. Now I believe my daddy. I'm 44. That means my daddy's 76. I still believe he's still having sex. I believe his penis still working. So that lets me know about what I want to be at that age. I expect my penis to still work. We ain't just watching movies in the bed. We finna kids out that bed now. That means I can walk around with my sagging balls and do what I want to do in that room. Like that's exactly how I want it to be.
You crazy as hell.
Man, see,
that's a fact, bro. So I want a healthy sex life until I leave this world. And so that's why I try to make my routine like I did 5 miles a day. So that it does something for me. It exhilarates me. It gets my heart moving. It makes me feel like when I'm in that bed that I can go a little bit longer. That's the truth.
Well, as we get older, though, women get more hornier, though. Man. Yeah, and that's another thing.
What's the name of the show?
Yeah, it's in Everybody Business.
You don't need to know about your balls, man.
Hey,
Come on, man. It's the name of the show.
Hey, I apologize. That was TMI. That was TMI. But I was talking. I'm in the Lions game. I'm talking to the fellas, so I thought it might have been appropriate.
No, man. I got the title of the show.
And the Deacon got Viagra for the balls too, y'all, just in case. If anybody needs them Viagra, I got the 200 milligrams.
I don't need no Viagra, man. You drink the beach juice, no Viagra, man.
Yeah. Boy, them balls will stand up hard now. They're like the state of Florida down now.
Yes, you know what? But I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna pass it to Big Frank real fast because we really did have this conversation. Like it was a time where I was coming to him about this same woman that y'all talking about.
Yeah, man.
And I was actually transitioning because I was still married to my ex-wife, but we was going through a separation, and she knew that. And so she was trying to tell me, just wait. And I'm just like, nah, baby. What you don't realize is that if you don't lock it in now, baby, tomorrow's price ain't today's. So that's how I was feeling myself because I seen myself butterflying. I was already in the radio station about 2 years in at that time, so I had it on deck. I actually had 3 or 4 that I was dealing with, and I was so locked in with her that I was just like, nah, I don't even want to play with that because Bradenton's small, so I already knew. And then a few of them I was dealing with, they would have seen me with her, they would have made a noise. So I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna play with that. And so I was really trying to let her know without saying like, yeah, you need to go ahead. And I don't care. I'm going through my separation. At least my ex-wife ain't, wife at the time. What ain't gonna be mad if she see me with you. She know that we done moved on. But I should have really done that because maybe that would have been instrumental in allowing in allowing that, my faith would have had more of a presence, and it wouldn't have just been about what I wanted to do.
No,
So
but God had you go through it for a reason, Hollywood.
That's a
That's how you
fact.
wouldn't
That's
be
a
here
fact.
today. Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. You wouldn't be right here today ministering to us because this is something that I need to hear. And because let's be honest, fellas, all us going through Travis. All of us are going through that. If we really want to be honest. Yes, sir.
Facts.
And I feel bad for that young black brother because like this it goes back to who's praying for him. Like, I see Bow Wow making videos. It's like everybody making videos, but boy, Coochie is a woman is powerful. They say you never know a man until you put money and a woman in front of him. And Hollywood, now with your ex, if you was to put her in front of any one of your brothers, who would they choose? Your loyalty or that sex? Let's be honest.
I'm lost. Loyalty for me.
Yeah, loyalty for me now, but mentally I wasn't there because me and Kane, I had to apologize. Just 2 weeks ago, I was crying to him, telling him I'm sorry about I had done it. Yeah.
I heard you too. I didn't fully understand the whole scenario, but you basically y'all was messing with the same chick at some point. What you trying
His
to
first
say.
baby mama done. Yeah, she was with me first, but she was messing with him and me, and I knew it, and I never said nothing. And she tried to get me and him to be against each other, and it hurt him more than because she had to come to me when she was mad at him, and I was gonna say something to him. Yeah. Oh yeah. This
What's the name of the show, dog? What's the name of this show?
That's what they do. How many black men have died behind one of these whores?
That's the part right there. That part. That's the reason why it is somebody's business. It may not be everybody's business.
People don't even know Hollywood.
It's somebody's business, brother.
I can't believe this boy got on his damn. I can't believe this boy got on his phone and talk about he walked 5 miles. This boy.
But
that's a fact. That's a fact, baby. I walk it like I talk it now. I ain't going front now.
Look at the rapper D-Lo Boss Man. Look at how he looked, but now with all the women now. Let's keep it above. That money, come on, y'all.
And money gonna bring you some bad ones. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
It might not be so good for you, but they gonna bring it.
These women have been a problem to us, and I'm glad that y'all talking about it.
Yeah, like I was saying, when I used to go to Big Frank when we used to first start talking, like I literally was crying on the phone.
Yeah,
like my feelings, because I was crying, not like it was like I was so down in the dumpster where I was hopeless. I was like between the damn, should I snap or I'm so dead in my emotions that I feel like I wasted my time. Like it was like one of them, like, dang, I done put so much time and energy. Like it ain't just so much of a give up. Like I'm either I'm finna snap or I'm finna. Because she really sucked my soul out of me. She I gave it everything I had.
Wow.
And that's what's gonna happen with any woman that is not Christ oriented to me. Because they're gonna value that. They're gonna see that this man he values me just like Christ values me. So you're not gonna find nobody perfect. There's no perfect, and I hear a lot of black women that use that as a crutch. Oh, well, he cheat. Oh, well, what's the difference between that and being gay? It's a whole different, baby. It's different. It's a different type of sin. I don't think that either one is good, but I think that at the end of the day, when you're speaking on a man, your man that you trying to groom, that man just needs to love you like Christ loves the church. And if he does, then these things wouldn't even be a factor. Like I don't see men that really want that in their life, and they think about their future and trying to really play with that. They playing with it by putting themselves in harm's way. They just not going to really have that energy to do that. When you get around this age, like, and I'm just being honest, it could be times I could go 2 weeks without having sex, and I still have a very healthy, loving and sex life with my wife. I'm not in need of nothing. I don't go out my house and go to the gas station, I see someone that might be visually appealing. I'm not trying to holler at her, even though it happens. They'll look at me, and I got my wedding ring on. Because I do have a self-worth. So I do carry myself that I like how I look at clothes, because that's the point. I'm gonna make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. So at the end of the day, that ain't the payoff. If I go to Wawa's and I see a woman there that's seeing me like that, that ain't what it's for. I do it because of me. Whether a woman give me a compliment or not, I'm still finna go to the gym tomorrow and go run them 5 miles and do an hour worth of workout, because it pays off for me. Men do that, and I don't know what Travis's payoff is in this, and that's the question that I don't want to answer for. But we definitely have busted it down in many different ways, man. So I don't want to put the gas on here. What you got, KT?
Over under. They'll be together in the year. They'll be together in the year. Over under.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be over with. It's gonna be over with. It'll be over with.
Over under. So you think in a year they'll be still together, or under mean they'll be done before next year? Before the I'm gonna take the over. They'll still be together a year from now.
Yeah, I think he because she's like an octopus. She got 8 legs. So it ain't one leg wrapped around him. She got like six of them legs wrapped around him. So he might get one off, but she still got another one on him. She still got another tentacle on him.
All he want to do is play football in the video game. He don't care what she
That's it. I'm telling you, he eat Lunchables. He like, and it's like that video that went viral where Buddy said, "Yeah, I take care of this woman. I do everything she wants. Yeah, she cook for me. She make me." But when she said cook for him, she said, "Yeah, I get them Lunchables." Somebody told me that was something that was phony. That was just like they put on. But I guarantee that's speaking truth for somebody. You know, their expectations is low.
Together a year from now.
If we see her at the draft, then it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
That's a fact. She at that draft, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, baby.
That's a fact, bro. That's a good measuring stick right there. Yeah, you see her at the draft. It ain't no he getting drafted. We get drafted after that. That's a fact.
And that's what's crazy, y'all. She looks like the same, the normal Hispanic, chick. Like it's so many baddies from that race. There's a lot of beautiful women, y'all.
She look good though, man.
Oh my God, y'all, man! The Philippine Asians, like black men, we all want it, man. In a lot of places. Man. Yeah, come on.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we all want it, man. Yeah, y'all.
She want everybody. She want everybody who gonna bring that check. That's what she want.
She want what he can bring to the table. She don't want that. She said it. He's not my type. She actually said it on video while he was sitting next to her. You not my type. You was not my type.
You know who I'm thinking about, man? Lisa Ray, man. I'm just thinking about Lisa. That played in Players Club. You remember old
Yeah, we know. She said that if the man can't be able to pay for the lunches that she go on a regular, if it take him, if what he make all month is what it take for her to go to lunch, I'm wondering how much it costs for you to go to lunch. Because if it's something that take a whole month paycheck, that means you spending what, $1,100 for a lunch?
That was bad.
$500 for a lunch? No, baby, I don't care how good you look, baby. That's just that upkeep. You need to upkeep yourself, because that just don't make sense.
KT. Yeah, I just want to touch on something you said. And it kind of sounded like you had sympathy for him. Okay. I want to say this: the dirt is right where he need to be.
Yeah. If he that stupid to pull a hit and don't, how you do a hit like that and don't call the Mexicans to do it? He's a fool.
What I'm saying is he's the fool because he's steady around here
Trying to put on the
being
show.
the weapon of the white man.
That's a fact.
He's the main one with this drill music. Him and
Fact.
King Von. And that's why I stand with Charleston White on him going at them boys like he be going at them.
Yeah.
So they around here, you know, decreasing our
Glorifying
black males, leading the black males into the wrong direction, listening to all that BS, thinking everybody who rap and drill gonna make it out the hood like Lil Durk did, making all that money. Nah, and you see where he end up. 360, turned around. Now where he at? Right where he need to be. That's where all them niggas who promote that type of stuff need to be. Right there.
Yeah. So you're a Charleston White guy.
That man.
So you ride with Charleston White?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm more of a Tariq Nasheed. I'm more of a Tariq Nasheed guy.
Tariq Nasheed ain't doing nothing but telling the same old story we done heard 500 times.
Oh man.
What about Dr. Umar? I know you rock with Dr. Umar.
Same thing for him too. Same thing. Has he built that school yet?
Nah, he ain't built no school, man.
That school that they stole all that money for.
Yeah, them fools, they were fools to give it to him in the first place. It ain't his fault they gave him the money. That'd be a fool thought he was gonna build a school. That man bought him a nice car and got him some nice clothes. He's doing all right.
And if you actually sit back and listen to Charleston White, the man is intelligent, man.
He was a politician. If I read right, he was a politician before he did all of this.
And he was a gang member and went to jail for murder.
Let you know that ignorant stuff he was doing is just to sensationalize. He's definitely very polished and very it can hold his own. So
I used to like Charleston until he got up there and said he playing the character. He said he playing the character.
He is.
I just said that the man chose you in his resume because he put it out there. He said because that's what challenged me to look at. I was like, wow, you was a politician. It's one thing.
I'm over Whack 100. I like Whack 100. I'm over Whack 100.
Did you listen to the whole interview, KT, when he said that?
Yeah, I listened to it.
12 years. He said for 12 years I was suited and booted, speaking like everybody's supposed to speak who in this space, and then nobody paid attention. He said I even interviewed President Obama that didn't get over 1,000 views. Soon as I put on this character and started talking ignorant, now I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. Well, he trying to be like the rappers though, man. He dressed like the rappers. He trying to be a rapper. That's what turned me away from Charleston. It was
Charleston White he's playing the game, man. He's about his money now because he done gave up on the black community.
I ain't gonna hate on his hustle. He mean well, but he just got a bad way articulating sometimes.
He gave up on the black community. The black community only pay attention to nonsense. To everything that's negative is what the black community pay attention to. Nothing that's positive for our people is that get late like Deacon was saying earlier when Hollywood played the Denzel Washington getting baptized.
Oh man, that made me cry.
That video should have 2 million views easily.
Easily, man.
It should, but Denzel, man, he got a salute to him. He's doing the right thing.
I mean, Denzel got what? Denzel ain't got nothing exploited into the media. You don't see him. You don't see him his dick in other people. He got 2 kids that's now in Hollywood. That none of them ain't coming up with. They're not the Kardashians. They're not the Will Smith's family. They're not doing weird stuff. Now they're probably still human, so if you sweep up, there'll probably be some dirt there. I ain't gonna knock that, but it ain't even like I say for Obama. Like even though I didn't like his second campaign was very gay concentrated. Overall, he didn't get caught with his dick out his pants, and that's 99% of what most black men in power get caught up with. It ain't. The first thing you find out is that they couldn't even control their dick. So that's common. And then next thing you see, they got money problems. Why the money problem? Because they was tricking with their dick.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I can respect Denzel.
Oh man. Well,
shout out to our sponsors, man. Shout out to the House of Times, man.
What's the bad you see in him though, Sexy Top? Like what you see bad in him? Like what you
I just think, I don't know, man, from a guy who went from begging to complaining why his sex scene got deleted, his scene got deleted, to being a minister. Because y'all know they gave him that for some money. That's why he did all that. It's always money behind this, man. He's robbing the Van Holyfield for millions of dollars, man. Van Holyfield can't even read all this money, man. The church with all the Van the money. He couldn't even read. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying, man.
Wow.
Whoever that congregation is, they so happy to baptize him, and they know they got a bag.
Wow.
And they just gave him the thing. Once he done that, then he can finally be a minister, and he can do it whenever he feel like. Come on, man.
How did you feel when you saw TD Jake have a stroke on TV?
I'm not laughing at that.
He was one of them people that said, "Yup, that Jesus getting him. That's what he deserved."
TD Jake's at them dinner parties getting loose, man.
Yeah, at the Diddy party. Ain't no point,
loose,
no
man.
possible way you should have been at no dang on Diddy party, man.
But see, that's speculation because what I read was that what they were saying was that it was just got misinterpreted, just like I was about to pronounce Rey Mysterio dead. It was his brother. It's just that the media outlets where we get our information is key because it's so easy to turn something that can change the whole story. So what I read from that was that him and Diddy, when they was one of the award shows, it was a BET, and they were seen together then. And then it was put that he was hanging with him at this. So that's what I pulled.
Cut it out.
Pictures at Diddy house.
Yeah, what are you talking about, man? Maybe that picture you seen was different.
With him riding with Diddy, chilling with Diddy at his house. What you talking about?
And ain't no man the guy should be hanging with Diddy.
I didn't see that.
The
story I saw was basically showing them at an award show, and they was hanging together. That wasn't actually at the award show. It was the after party, whatever.
Started it. It was some after parties after that photo.
And you know Diddy liked them big boys. He was knocking down Carl Winslow.
We all knew that Carl Winslow, what is Reginald, whatever his name was. We knew Reggie was gay.
Yeah, he was. Diddy like them big boys. So
I ain't throwing TD to the Bulls like that. I like TD. I've been blessed by many of his sermons. I don't believe that's the truth going on. That's me.
Church in Atlanta was knocking down them boys, and then he went and tried to go Jewish. I can't think his name, man.
Oh, that
taking
black
pictures in the mirror, sending pictures, and they're bringing up all these boys at seven of them, 18, 19 years old. He knocking them down.
Well, I know one that came out that he ended up committing suicide. It was
Joel Osteen.
He died of AIDS.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Long, something Long.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry Long. Like the first media conference I went to in Miami. It was I met his son. And I thought I was plugged in because I didn't even know who his daddy was at the time. And then next thing you know, he was telling me who his daddy was, and then I Googled him. He's like, "Yeah, Google my daddy, whatever." But what I was impressed by was that he was with a radio station in Atlanta, and he had Jay-Z drops and all kind of big heavyweight drops already, and I hadn't even got my first big drop yet. So I was like, okay, yeah, I need to mess with bro. Next thing I know, within a year, that's when those accusations came out. He changed his number. He dropped off the face of the earth, bro. I ain't heard nothing from him since. His name he's a junior, Eddie Long Jr. I don't know if he got in the ministry or what, bro. He just totally ghosted me, bro.
But the more to the conversation when it comes down to the black folks, we give too much love, and we look for entertainers to be the leaders, and it shouldn't be that way.
Facts.
There's a lot of people, even me. I look up to Tupac, but I had no Tupac is not the leader to look up to. Same with Jay-Z. A lot of people, these people die when they see these people. They fall out. They would die when they see Michael Jackson. We looking up the entertainers, and entertainers' job is to entertain.
Right.
So like TD Jakes may have good intent, but we don't know what he do behind them clothes though.
That's a fact.
He getting paid off religion, good money. He say some good sermons, but with that dope clothes, he gonna do whatever it takes to make sure nobody get his spot.
But see, that's what we can't do. We can't until that stuff is actually public and it's the truth.
Yeah.
Then you got to give everybody grace because we all fall short. So if that's the case, then everybody the boogeyman. So you can't just put that there. Now, once if it's out there, then hey, brother, I can't give you a pass. You got caught with your pants down, buddy. Like what? Nothing for me to say. But I ain't seen nothing concrete. All they doing is just throwing these little things that it could look like it's that. And see, I don't like spending energy in that because anybody could use that game and put me as a subject or you or somebody else. And that's when it becomes it don't become real until it hit home. I don't need it to hit home for me. I can understand that anybody can find a booger in your nose. So until it's something that's solid, I'm still gonna give TD the pass, brother.
You give him the pass, whatever you want to do for him. That's your homeboy. That's your boy.
He's my homeboy. He just
that's your thing is we idolizing these dang on entertainers, and we should be looking into science, looking at STEM research, IT.
You probably also knocking Denzel because he's a minister too. You probably thinking that he finna lead a cult.
I don't think that. I never thought that twice about it. He's 7 years old. He can't do too much damage.
That's
78.
I agree with what you said, Hollywood. But we gotta say, as men, we all have life experiences, and we know where there's smoke, there's got to be some fire.
I'm with Frank on this.
That's a fact.
You can show him grace all you want because but we know, hey, like Park said, you and I know what's going on.
But they said the same thing about
you and I know what's going on. You ain't gotta put it on your platform.
You might come the lady lied, though.
You know what's going on.
Lady, it's like attacking us about our sex life. That's why so many black men are gay too. A lot of them, because of their sex life getting attacked. Either we rapists or child molesters if we ain't gay. Yeah, look at how they hate little booties.
Good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's like damn, like black men, you got these young boys scared to be masculine. This is why your son gay.
You just get overhyped. They get hyper masculinity. It's the man that's either too timid, or it's the one that I ain't got no table manners. Everybody got. If I got a problem, it's everybody problem.
Facts. That's true. I agree.
It's no middle ground. It's no way of humbling him. So that's sad.
Yeah, it is crazy that black men got to compromise themselves to get where they need to get. At some point,
facts.
You got to do something kind of suspect.
The black until we,
and the moment you go against it,
our sex life.
They got somebody you never heard of. A 13-year-old claimed her and Diddy and Jay-Z did something to her at a show in 2003. 2003?
Facts. They pulling deep. Boy.
And I'm not trying to get them arrested. I just want a little bag from them.
Facts.
That's what I said. All this stuff was been going on even with Cosby. Huh? I'm listening.
What you got, Frank?
Jay-Z was on tour with R. Kelly.
Facts. So there was two peas in the pod. Even though they fell out, they didn't even finish the tour because their egos wouldn't allow them to finish the tour.
Mm-hmm.
But they did have something in common. All these dudes that's in that lane, man, especially before the advent of home studios. You willing to sell your soul just to put your story on somebody's hard drive.
Hey, like Mystical said, only half of this is your talent. The other rest is what you're willing to do.
We don't even want to talk about Mystical.
I'm disappointed in him.
How you get out, then you go right back in there for the same thing. The same thing. Then I think it was you. What did you, Slim Cat, that told me that the woman that he got in trouble for it wasn't even looking at.
All the women was big. Every woman did it to.
I hosted a show that he got in trouble at. Yep.
I just think Mr. is in bad shape.
The black man, you notice we always painted with this boogeyman image. and it don't even be us. Look at the Catholic priests. Look at the real molesters and pedophiles. But they throw it out there because we being woman led and we lead with emotion because masculinity, we think when we masculine, this is why I love my stepdaddy and I understand now and other men that was my uncles and stuff, either we perverse, they try to make us be or over sexualized. And these young black boys is making them. Look at that famous TikTok black boy that killed the white dude, his counselor, because the counselor was molesting and raping him, and he knew that black boy was gay, and he was dealing with He's a famous TikToker, and he killed the dude because he knew that dude what he was doing was wrong. Because they confusing us, and like look at the young black boys that's popular. From the Nas X's to all, even that one black dude with the Keontae, whatever his name, and he real a blogger, but you don't know what these dudes like.
Maybe talk about Ramonte.
Yeah, he real dark skinned with dreads or something. He have everybody on his shows. Nicki Minaj.
I know that Kai Cenat. He another one of those famous
He's not FBA. He's not an FBA.
But look at that though. You don't see masculine and we didn't grow up like this, y'all. That's all they show. It's gay boys.
But not only that, bro. If they ain't showing that portion, they showing us being violent.
Facts.
Yeah. Or
delinquent in something.
All them shows on VH1 make black people look bad. If I was a foreigner and I watched VH1, I wouldn't want nothing to do with a black person. I watch Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. I would think black people's crazy if you just watch the show. But man, these people are crazy. They fight.
Women love it. Women love it.
Everybody, man.
But the funny part to me is that you know that the life in America changed for like black and white culture to kind of merge together when they started putting rims on Cadillacs. You ever see that once that age that all the cars started having rims like rims that just wasn't factory no more? It made them look kind of because now the I'm sorry to say the white audience that was interested in the same glitz and glamour, they wanted to look exactly like what these black folks is doing, except they got to put these big flamboyant paint colors on these cars. No, we just gonna put rims on Cadillacs and the GMCs. It changes the game. Well, it's the same thing that if now that's something that's standard, then it should be now standard that you see. But when I was in high school, you couldn't get a job that had tattoos everywhere.
Yeah,
that's
Fat Joe in the
that's something of the past now.
Okay, so they Fat Joe and they got Fat Joe. Yeah. Once they put him in the mix up, y'all see what? Yeah, but see, man, we got to keep our culture. We just got to restart over, y'all. Let's hit
the standards. Got to change.
Can't let him tarnish our culture. Talking about the West Indies and this and that, man. Hip hop is a Bronx thing and it evolves.
So fellas, I know we've been all over the place tonight. I want to reel it back in. I want to reel it back in. 2025. This is the last show of this year, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for the support. I appreciate y'all for y'all voices being heard. Shout out to Big Frank, who he really ain't no guest. You really just need to go ahead and become the fourth wheel, but I've been trying to work on him. But shout out to my brother from another man. Shout out to Slim Cat. Been in there with me for the trenches since we was doing the radio station at WSLR 96.5.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to GIgaloWeeze with me. And Slim Cat was bringing the radio station to its comedy shows, the first independent comedy shows in Manatee County.
Salute,
salute all y'all fellas, man. So 2025 to me is looking like it's pregnant for opportunities. So what are y'all giving birth to next year?
You want me to go ahead? I go ahead and
whichever one. What opportunities are y'all giving birth to next year?
I don't have a resolution, now that we have I just think that, you know, if with saying that I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna do this better, I'm gonna just try to do it now, and I'm gonna just try. I want to be more private with my life. Anything that makes me happy, social media won't be involved. Yes, even if it's going back to doing comedy shows and things, I think by us being so out there with our lives, we don't have privacy no more, and this is why we become the prey and not being prayed for. So we need to go back to just using common sense, putting privacy back into our relationships with our children and our wives and ladies, because we men got to step up and be men. There's too many black men being led by women, and I hate seeing that. Stop letting your woman lead. You get out and be a man. It is so much of that, y'all. So, you know, and it's just time to have, and if you're going to do something, just do it now. You don't have to advertise it, because as soon as you throw it out there, somebody's going to pray you don't do it.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
And do it now. Don't wait. Life is too short. We done lost so many this year. We lost so many, y'all. We done lost too many people, man. And we need to get our mind right. Go get therapy. Go sit on a bitch couch. Excuse my language, somebody's couch. And get therapy. Yes, sir. We need to get our mind right. Instead of getting BBLs and getting your veneers in your mouth and your teeth, get those done. But get your mind right. If you've been through some trauma, go and talk to somebody. Stop hiding with your surgery. Like, let's get right. Let's get mentally right. It is so many of us broken mentally.
Facts.
Yes. This is why Travis is going through what he's going through. He needs mental men around him.
Facts.
Yes.
So I know that you've been in the entertainment industry for a long time.
Long time, brother.
So you know what you've been stirring the pot a lot. You know, you ain't just on the Hollywood Red show. You on the MREC show. I know you've been on there. You almost on there every time I turn around. Minister Jab. MREC is, that people don't know, he was the DJ on Wild 'N Out, or still is. Then you got Minister Jab. So, you know, you got your name getting passed around in quite a few circles, brother. So what do you see, you know, for the agenda next year? What's your biggest goal for next year?
To stay humble and to look at local and shows like that, because all of it is really just a name. Even with the Nick Cannon thing, you know, a lot of people, I have been up there to try out for Wild 'N Out, you have more men being groupies than wanting to sit in the man lap than women. And it's like stardom. Yes. But I salute Corey Holcomb and even you, Hollywood Red. A lot of, like, look at how a lot of us, we always give you your flowers. Even Brother Frank, even like, look at how we compliment. Man, those compliments help us. So with us doing this with each other, because man, we hear so much bad about us all the time. Even, you know, so we building each other up. And I hope that somebody can feed off our energy, because that's another thing. Being around these celebrities, I'm going to tell you, Hollywood, I have seen, even with Nick Cannon, man, I always thought he was a goofy geek. So being up there in Atlanta, that is the Atlanta for a black person. Oh my God, man, your mind better be right up there. Yes, sir. But I see that everything is built off common sense. We are dying. We have lost so many. This generation that me and you from, we have lost so many, man. I sit here and I think about the people that's dead, and I cry, man. I do more crying now than I used to be scared to cry in front of everybody. But like, I done cried in front of y'all even when we done these shows before. And I say that to say this. We just got to get back to the basics, common sense, get back to what you doing with being a family, with my wife, our wives, and just being private. Bring privacy back the way you was. I remember it was a time you told me not to put you on the camera when I had the cell phone doing the Facebook and all of that. Yeah, he didn't play that about that camera, the MySpace and all of that stuff, man. We got to get back to that, because a lot of us putting ourselves out there, everything is being weaponized. So we gotta remember that. What they see you love, they gonna put the devil behind it. This is why women, we don't control our women. They go off of what some man that ain't even from our community is telling them to be. Wear your blonde hair, wear your BBLs. A black man ain't telling no woman that. Yeah, we ain't telling them to go on no Hollywood, these shows, loving hip hop to act like that. They're getting this from a Jewish man or somebody who's writing it down for them. We as black men got to stand up and write our own rules and not be scared to take back our own. This is why no children respect us. How can we tell them something when we ain't gonna put no money in their pocket? They like, we got to get back to it.
That's big facts, bro. Big facts. Slim Cat. I know you burning the midnight oil over there. I know old people used to say. I'm glad you're still with us. I know you've been fell asleep 3 times over before now.
Yes, sir.
What 2025? What you got on your radar, brother?
I'm gonna keep it real short and simple. My only goal is to get more ignorant. That's all I got. That's all I'm looking for. I'm trying to learn how to act like a real nigga. I mean, I'm talking about. That's my only goal. Go ahead, Big Frank. I'm done with that. That's all I got to say.
Big Frank, he must have had some technical difficulties. He tapped in, but then for whatever reason, it didn't come back. But I mean, what do you see for yourself as a host? How you bring things to the table with trending topics? What should we expect for 2025 with that?
I'll probably bring some guests, man. See, y'all getting dry with the guests. We get a little leeway with the words we can say. If I can help me out a little bit because when you get passionate with conversations, it's hard to be monitored. I think I'm gonna bring some guests, man. I got a couple.
Big facts. Shout out to KT, man.
Topics look a little bit more professional, and that might it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah.
That's actually confident, man.
2025, man. I mean, we've been doing lives now for almost 6 months.
I love
it. And that was because of our brother, Deacon Weezo. He said that y'all need to be paying for. He said y'all need to be paying us right now.
Hold on. In 2025, you gonna really open the phone lines, or are they open now?
They've been open since day one. The call lines has always been open. 256-405-9050. That's the hotline. Excuse them. Excuse my brothers, because they making me look bad again. This information has been there. I don't know what's going on. I
still can't find the YouTube page.
I don't know what you gotta stop using that track phone, brother. You ain't got them high profile phones like you used to. You got them little throwaway phones that you gotta pay for. You gotta pay for watching YouTube. I get it, brother.
HWRS12. Let's see.
Talk about we gonna get back. We gonna get back to KT over there with. Like he said, his goal is to be more ignorant than he is right now. And I guarantee you probably gonna hit that on the head, brother.
I can't find it. Strategize. How you spell strategize?
But yeah, man. I want to give my prayer that I gotta put out, man. I got quite a few things going on for me that's happened this year. As for me, what's going on next year, man, is just to keep building with these fellas. We're doing some great things. I believe that a lot of people are starting to take note of what's going on here with the hot seat with Deacon Weezo. You already know it's hot every week. Hot. So we got Slim Cat with the trending topics. I gotta start helping him out a little bit more because he really trying to get outside his comfort zone. But he ain't all the way there yet. I don't know what he waiting on because he 48. Wait until he get 50 to try to get comfortable. Go ahead, brother. Just go ahead and let your stomach out, brother. You be like Ross when he used to be on the port of Miami. He used to have his shirt off. You know, it's all right. It's all right if you got that Dunlop disease, bro.
I ain't got a lot of clothes, dog. So I have to
But we doing our thing though, man. The Hollywood Red Show is in full effect, man. 2025. That'll be our first full year of putting it together, man. And it's nothing but great things in the future. The StrategizeNetwork.com. This is the Hollywood Red Show. And I'm gonna put out my prayers, man. I got prayers for my even though he's not my biological father, but he has been very instrumental in the man that I am today by showing me consistency, by showing me love, and by showing me that he loved my mama. And so even through that, even though he wasn't perfect, even though he ain't my biological father, I love him just like I love anybody else. I love him. I love who he is, and I love that he has been there and showed me support in every which way that I needed. And right now he's fighting for his life. And so I just put that out there in the universe that I pray to anybody who has somebody that's dealing with the same thing. You know, my heart goes out to you. Anybody who dealt with something like that, my heart goes out to you, because it's tough to see somebody you love that any other time, you know, that they would be they not just laying down. They're not just letting life just walk over them. It's somebody who's a stand-up man. That's hard to come by. That's a stand-up man right there. So shout out to my stepfather. I love him. And I got a cousin, baby Nathan. He's over in Africa right now, and he's not even a year old yet. And right now he's fighting for his life because he needs a lung transplant. And right now the doctors are saying they need to have it by the 29th. And as you know, right now today's the 27th. So we've been raising money and been sending it over there. Man, Africa, boy, as much as Africa is the motherland, they know that a lot of black folks around there don't have resources. So sending money over there for his care because they don't got GoFundMe over there. So my wife had, I shout out to my wife who put together a GoFundMe to enlist into the efforts of baby Nathan over there. You know, you got to pay almost 15% just to send the money over there. You don't even do that with Cash App, man. You know, but that's us doing that. You know, and unfortunately, you know, for somebody who really needs urgency, somebody who really needs transparency, somebody who really needs the money that's coming there, is some black folks that's trying to take money that don't belong to them. And so that's something that I just can't support that, man. Y'all need to do better, my black folks. And then, so I mean, it ain't just here in America, that's over there in Africa. Do better, folks. And I want to give a shout out to my biological father and my stepmother. Today is their I want to say 30th anniversary. Let's just say it's the anniversary. Don't quote me. Forgive me because I ain't got the numbers right. But congratulations for y'all having a long lasting marriage. And yeah, man. So before I get into it, man, I want to give my prayer. I appreciate everything going on in 2025 that's coming up, man. And I want to speak all that into fruition. So Father God, I thank you. I thank you that you have brought me around a round table of stand-up men that's not yes men, that's men that can be led by their heart. They can be humbled by not just what they see, but just knowing that what life consists of. That life is not just about what everybody say. It's about doing the homework yourself, knowing what you believe in and standing up for that. So with that, I pray for people who are not capable of doing that, people who want to stand up, but they scared. People that scared to say what they need to say, but they scared. People that need to do what they supposed to do, but they scared. Your word says that you have not given us a spirit of fear. So I used to be scared, but I'm not no more. I don't care about what people think about what I say. I don't care about if I ain't checking all the boxes in the list. Just because I'm Christian, because a cuss word might come out, just because I got a tattoo on my neck. You know, that's God came for the sick. He didn't come for the people that was well. So before you start judging, just make sure that you know the heart of people, and then you can better help them to minister and help them go in the right direction. So let's all be better ministers, better ambassadors of Christ, and living by the example that we set for ourselves. So I pray over each other's families. I pray that the 2025 year, like right now, my family's dealing with COVID right now. I pray that sickness misses all of my families and my loved ones' households next year. That nothing that no death comes to their front door. And I pray for the financial problems. Anything that money needs to be an issue to throw at. I pray that my brothers Weezo and my brother Slim Cat, that you not only bless them with money for them, but more than enough that they can be able to do for others, and that their storehouse is full, that they're able to do for their children, that they're able to start seeing financial wealth in many different ways. And I pray that we continue to inspire people and be able to show them that it's people that are like us, that's out there, that have the desire to be human and still be authentic. And for that, I thank you in your son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen, brother. Amen.
But y'all easy, man.
Hey.
Love y'all fellas, man. Love y'all fellas. This the last show of 2024, brother. We done made it done.
You want to do something next week? Next week on the first Hollywood, or we?
Yeah, you already know it, brother. It's the beginning of the year, brother. Beginning of the year. As long as life is in me, brother. I'm excited, brother. That's the first show of the year. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready for the smoke, baby.
Man, I'm praying for Step Pops too, man. For Hollywood, I am praying for him, man.
I appreciate it, brother. You're a good man. You know. It's funny because when I was in high school, my biological father, he light skinned like me, and my mom was bright, my mom was dark skinned. So when they divorced, everybody in Manatee County, all they ever saw was my stepfather. So they saw him, the white guy, say like, "Oh, that's your daddy." It makes sense. Your mama brown skinned and he white, so that's how you became light skinned. And it used to piss me off. I felt bad for him because, though, there was some other story in the background, but what was relevant was that man always made sure that I didn't go without. He always made sure that he moved with integrity with my mama. I never found him doing stuff that he didn't need to do that didn't go with his marriage. So all the right examples was there. Nonetheless, he just wasn't my biological father. But then I ended up having my brother. This is my brother's father. So by that, by a byproduct, I love them even more because now I got a brother now that I don't have. He's my only biological brother. So, for that, it just created bonds there that I can't replace that. So I love my brother to death. I love him to life. And I pray for my mama right now because she been praying for quite a few things over the past few years, and this is one of them. So I don't believe I'm not saying this as a sob story. I'm saying this as an encouragement for anybody who's praying for something and it looks like that it's already rolled off. Where is your faith at? I'm hoping that you know where it's at for yourself. It is not a knock against you. It's a coming of age story that, hey, you ain't just eating on milk no more. You eating on solid foods. It's tough times. So it's time for us to come together and tell the same stories, because I pray to tell this story to somebody who needs to hear it and give them a good report. Because when I was 12, my stepfather had a brain tumor. They took a third of his brain and gave him 2 years to live. I'm 44 now. I was 12 then, so God worked through that too. So that was something that man told him, that you gonna die. They ain't say it was no possibility. Say you gonna die. 2 years, you got about 2 years at best. I was 12 years old, brother. I done seen him work.
Yeah,
so I believe it, brother. I believe that when we don't see the miracles that we want to see on this earth, I don't believe that God fell short. I believe that we wasn't on the right frequency to receive what God has already done. I believe Jesus Christ died on the cross, so everything we need is here, but we just need to understand how to access it. But that gonna go over a lot of people's head, because a lot of people just think God's supposed to just do everything for them. And I just don't believe that. Why did he give us the ability? Why did he give us people? Why did he give us the know-how to do things if he's supposed to jump off the throne to go fix everything for us? I do think miracles happen. And just like this time, I'm looking for a miracle. I'm looking for things to happen for baby Nathan who need a lung. Why does a baby have to deal with that type of stress? Is that because God ain't good? No, I don't believe that. We live in a fallen world. So things happen because we got choices. And some of the choices, they affect things down the line. That's why I'm doing my best to make good choices for my children and my family that they can be able to live on. So for 2025, that's what it is, man. It's not everybody's business, but it's your business to know that we are here, baby, to stay.
Hey, man. And you know, in Hollywood, man, also I thought about Mike, brother, too, man. Mike got a brother, right? Younger brother.
I think he was an older brother.
No, okay. He just been on my mind lately. I don't know what's, I pray God is working miracles or something in their life, man.
Yeah, me too. Mike been going a long time, man. Good brother, man. And so are y'all, man. I love y'all fellas, man.
Yes, I love life. Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all fellas, and
Is he at home, stepdad at home, or at the hospital?
Nah, he at the hospital right now. They told my mama she had to leave at 1 o'clock. I never heard this. This in Mobile. They down in Mobile, Alabama. They had him in there and told her she had to leave at 1 o'clock. My mama had been up since last night. She hadn't been asleep yet. Told her she needed to go back home at 1 o'clock and come back at 4. And my mama she already take care of him 24/7. Like she's from every bit of the day, all his needs, she's doing that. So she tired, man. So I'm really uplifting my mama right now because she is believing for a miracle. And I believe that God, the same God that I believe in, she's saying has told her some things. And right now, those things don't seem like they real. But I know that she serves a real God. So for that, I'm praying, bro.
And you got us too, man. Hollywood. If you got a call at 2 a.m, bro, at 3, man, anytime, bro. You got us. We right here, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
I've been through that. Yes, sir. Yes, this was a hard year for me, man. Still, yep. So I understand. I totally understand.
Yeah, man. Like I say, brother, that's why y'all, man, you know how long I've known y'all fellas, man. We've been knowing each other for a long time.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
That's for a reason, man. So let's put 2025 in a position where it's a life change, and it ain't never gonna be another year like that. And that's what I'm looking for, brother. Hey, man, shout out to them. Shout out to the fellas, man. Shout out to KT. Shout out to GIgaloWeeze, man. Love y'all, fellas, man.
The Strategize Network. TSN.
We're out of here. Right now.
3-6.
Until next time, this is the Hollywood Red Show on TSN, the Strategize Network. We're out of here. Right now.